All right, chat, we recording now, man. He said, how often do you stream? I stream almost every single day. So yeah, if you're on the YouTube side and you didn't know, we stream almost every single day. Pull up. But, so yeah, this is what we had before. We're going to be restarting because a lot of this I literally don't even agree with anymore. And this is an old patch that I did this on, as you can kind of tell, based on where certain characters are. So let's restart. let's how do I restart? Can I restart? Where's their restart button? Reset. Okay, here we go. He said, before we start, is MUI keeping his spot? No. No. He said, but I'm locked in. Yo, appreciate you, bro. So yeah, here we are. This is what we're gonna do. I'm really just gonna, you know what? Let me switch these. We're gonna do Z, S, A. I think we're gonna go for like C and then F. We're gonna skip B and D. We're just gonna go like straight from Z, S, A, C, F. All right, because there are some characters that are literally unplayable. Some that are like, you know, very, very mid. Some that are like, okay, you're getting somewhere. Some that are like good characters and some that are just busted, okay? How we doing this from worst to best or the other way around? We just gonna go down the list, okay? So we got the diamond characters added, which is why we're doing this again. We do these after every single patch. You know, if you know, you know. This is for singles? Yes, this is for singles. This is for singles, okay? So, let's get into it. First off, we got base early Goku. Not gonna lie, he's a very solid character all around. He's a base Goku. There is not a single base Goku in the game that is bad. Do I think he's S? No. Do I think he's A? Yes. Personally, I feel like early Goku is not terrible at all whatsoever. He's very usable as a, you know, as a Goku variation in the game. He has to be. Is he S tier? No. But is he C tier? No. Like, I feel like B tier doesn't really exist in this game. You're either A, S, or Z, or you're like borderline garbage, you know? Mostly gaming was good. Appreciate you for coming through. Base Goku mid, not gonna lie, he goes directly above base Goku early. They're basically the same exact character, same rush chain, same everything, except for their moveset, which is a little bit different. But I do feel like Goku mid base is better due to the fact that he gets to transform into Super Saiyan Goku mid, which is not A tier in my opinion. I feel like he goes in the S. He gets better rush chains than his base forms. I feel like he's one of the best Gokus. His rush chains are very solid. He gets flying kicks, heavy finish, rolling hammer, ki cannon, which is basically as good as it gets. There's basically only like one other setup that I would say is on par with that. So yeah, personally, I feel like he goes S tier. Plus, it's just Goku mid. He gets style points. So yeah, he said my Goku Super Saiyan 4 mod isn't working. Ooh, okay, I gotta help you out with that. He says Z tier. I don't know, bro. I feel like Z tier, we gotta save that for like busted. This is like insane tier. Like you're a busted character, basically, is what I would say. Personally. Yo.
Okay, I want you to check the mod, but do not show it to the stream.
All right, hold on. Let me do this first. Hasn't he always been one of the best Goku since BT3? Yeah. But Z tier is going to be saved for characters like UI Goku and stuff like that, not to spoil anything. But yeah, Z tier is saved for them. Super Saiyan Goku has the fastest instant spark in the game. Really? I don't know. And then he's only a 6 DP. I don't want to say he's a Z. Like he's probably going to be top of S, you know? It's doing it again where none of your mods show up. That should not be happening. I'm not sure why that is. I'll help you though.
But just a warning, do not show it to the stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Thanks for telling me. I'll look though. Base Goku end. Personally, I think he just goes top of A, you know, right above base Goku mid, base Goku early. You know, is that Mo? Yeah. Should not. Mo been cooking. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to see what he was talking about. Super Saiyan Goku N. Personally, I feel like he is worse than Super Saiyan Goku Mid. I don't even want to put him in S, not gonna lie. I don't think Super Saiyan Goku N is that great, especially in comparison to Mid. So we're low-key about to put him down here in the top of A. He has better rush chains than like all the rest of the base forms. He has the same rush chains, if I'm not mistaken, as Mid, but Mid has a way better kit as far as like skills go. This one is just like, meh, honestly. So yeah, we're gonna leave him there. Super Saiyan 2 Goku, not even gonna lie, one of the worst rush chain setups in the game for Goku. He will go right in between Super Saiyan Goku and right above base Goku and. Matter of fact, low key, he doesn't even have flying kicks, which if you haven't seen my defense tutorial, you would know why not having or if you've seen my defense tutorial, you would know why not having flying kicks is such a lethal thing to like that will get you killed in this game. I might just have to put him below all the base Gokus because his rush chains are just not better. His kit is fine, his kit is okay, but so are the other Gokus. So it's like, if that's the case, you know, might have to drop him to the bottom of A. Not even gonna lie. Super Saiyan 3 Goku End is nice. He is. Super Saiyan 2 Goku End would be nice if he had flying kicks. Exactly, if he had flying kicks. He said, I'm running vanilla and just your miles now, still a no-show. Something else is at play here, I think. I definitely would have to look. That's odd. Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Okay, we're here. This one is very solid. I think his kit is basically the exact same as Super Saiyan Goku Mid, except Wild Sense is switched out for instant transmission. He's above Super Saiyan Goku N, but below Super Saiyan Goku Mid. He has flying kicks on his second rush chain, I believe. His first, I think, is Kia Cannon, I think. I could be wrong. Super Saiyan 2 Goku had flying kicks in BT3. Are you serious? Are you for real? That's wild. I did not wait. I don't know. I didn't play Super Saiyan 2 like that in BT3. I played Super Saiyan 2 Team Gohan all day, but not Super Saiyan 2 Goku. So, but yeah, 3 I believe will go right here. Not even gonna lie. He's really nice. I would say top of A's here, you know, so far anyway. He's not terrible by any means. He's not worse than these Goku variations, but he's not in the S, I would say, you know. Base Goku Super, not even gonna lie. This one is a very good, versatile Goku. This, I would say, is the best base Goku in the game. He gets an Insta Spark and things like that. He can transform to all the rest of the Goku Super variations, and I'm not gonna lie, due to that, he might just go directly above Super Saiyan Goku and I almost want to put him in front of Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep him here because like I don't want to like too heavily base it on off of his transformations that he has access to. So I'm gonna leave him there. I'm gonna leave him there. Super Saiyan Goku Super. Personally, I want to say that this is top 2 Super Saiyan Gokus in the game. He goes right here. Personally, in my opinion, it's basically the same exact setup that Super Saiyan Goku Mid has, except his ultimate is a rush, which is fine. And instead of an Insta Spark, he has a move that gives him all his ki back and gives him a buff, and it costs 3. Personally, I feel like he's a little bit worse than Super Saiyan Goku Mid. Same DP cost and all, so we're just gonna leave him right there. He's the most strongest character in BT3 was Great Saiyan Man. Holy. God Goku. Okay. God Goku is a very solid character, and he basically has a touch of death combo. Okay. Now, being that scaling was insanely touched by the last patch, I'm not sure if the combo does the same amount of damage. It might do a little bit less, but he basically can land a free ultimate if he has 6 skill counts and lands a God Bond on you, which all he has to do is hit you with a low sweep, a fully charged low sweep, and you're done, unless you vanish the God Bond. But due to that, plus his kit isn't that bad. He has Ki Cannon, flying kicks, rolling hammer, heavy finish. Not that bad. He has the orb ki blast. He doesn't have the missile or the shotguns, which, I mean, isn't that bad because you can still combo reset off of them. If you don't know about combo resets, go watch the combo resets tutorials. I might want to put him either, I don't know, is he better than, okay, so I think the touch of death is basically, I think that's better, and it's not actually a touch of death, you don't die, but it's a free ultimate if he lands the first part. So I'm gonna put him bottom of S. I'm gonna put him bottom of S, right above Super Saiyan 3 Goku for now. Yeah, low S, I agree, I would say low S. Blue Goku. So Blue Goku has shotgun ki blast, which were just insanely nerfed in the last update. Before this patch, I would have said I would say he's a better character than he is now for sure. That goes for every character that has shotgun ki blast. They're basically useless now, unless you can just use it in the middle of a combo and keep your combo going for like a little bit more damage. But aside from that, I mean, he's a good character. Really good rust chains. He has flying kicks, rolling hammer. Wait, no. He has flying kicks, rolling hammer. Wait, am I crazy? What does Blue Goku have? Matter of fact, no. Flying kicks, heavy finish, rolling hammer, ki cannon. That's what he has. That's what he has. Unless I'm crazy. Somebody help me out here. I think he has flying kicks. No, flying kicks, rolling hammer, heavy finish, ki cannon. If I'm not mistaken, which is a really good setup. Nothing's wrong with it. Honestly, he's definitely above Blue Goku, simply for like his rust chains and like his kit and all the rest of that or whatever. Would I say he's better than Super Saiyan Goku Super? Honestly, because of what they did to the shotgun ki blast, like, I don't think he's better now. Simply having combo resets that are like basically surefire if you hit the first part due to having a missile or orb ki blast is so good that I think if you're using a character with like with shotgun ki blast, you're really nerfing yourself. Not even gonna lie. And being that the other Gokus are just that good, I honestly think he goes below. The only thing is like he's at 8 DP in comparison to the Super Saiyan Gokus, which are a 6. But honestly, I don't know. I feel like Blue will go right here, y'all. Not even gonna lie. He said Blue will always be elite because of his strings and damage output and Kaioken and instant transmission. That's true, but I mean, that's not like better than the Wild Sense plus a buff or an Insta Spark, in my opinion. Like, they're way more aggressive with those things, and I feel like Wild Sense is definitely better than instant transmission, because if you use Wild Sense and then do a Z burst dash, being that this new patch allows you to do Z burst dash really easy, being that you only lose like a bar of ki, maybe a bar and a half, if that, like you could pop Wild Sense, Z burst dash, continue your combo, and the second they super counter you, you knock them away with Wild Sense. So it's like, I don't know, man. He said, personally, I feel like every character should have flying kicks. I agree. Unless like they're a really weak character, because like that would make it more like, you know, like a fighting game, more like a high-low mix-up potential, you know? I need someone to make a Omega tier list. We could do that too. I would do that, actually. That would be fire. But let's see. We're gonna leave Blue Goku here, not gonna lie. Just not having the only combo resets he has like that are like true is like the flying kicks reset and the rolling hammer reset, which both of these Gokus also have, plus the bread and butter reset. So due to that, and it's because of their ki blast type, their charged ki blast, if you didn't know. But UI sign, prior to this patch, UI had the insane charged ki blast. Not only that, he had the auto dodges that you couldn't really do anything about if you didn't do a rush chain directly after you pressed a button. You would basically get perceptioned every single time, and it was just annoying. But he's not too crazy broken anymore. I'm not even gonna lie. Yes, the auto dodges are still very insane due to the fact that they allow you to not ever get combo resetted if you're playing correctly. Like if you were to go for a combo reset on UI Goku or Whis with the auto dodges, they're gonna auto dodge you when you start hitting their back, which isn't as crazy now because you can just go for a rush chain after a square and just call it a day, right? But still, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's not the best, but due to the fact that he can't be combo resetted correctly, like for sure every single time, and the fact that, I mean, it's UI Goku, he gets access to MUI or to MUI, I'm just gonna drop him in Z. Like, it's UI Goku, bro. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna leave him there. MUI Goku, I'm not even gonna do yet. I'm gonna save him for the end. I'm just gonna save him for the end with like the rest of the nasty characters, because we're gonna have to have a conversation about where they go. So the rest of the Z tier characters we're probably gonna leave for last, just to, like, you know, deal with them accordingly. But base GT Goku, he's not bad at all. He's not terrible. The only thing I don't like about him is his beam, which isn't the end of the world. Like, it's not terrible. And I think low-key, he's better than all these base Gokus. Not even gonna lie. His rush chains are better, in my opinion. His kit is pretty solid. Like I said, aside from his beam, which you shouldn't really be trying to go for all the time anyway if you're a competitive player. But I mean, yeah, aside from that, like, I've done crazy things with him. He's really good. I'm not gonna lie. I think even then, I might want to put him above End. Do I want to put him above Super? No, because he doesn't have an Insta Spark. So, you know, he has After Him is Strike and Solar Flare, which is not bad, but it's not the greatest. So we're just gonna leave him there. Okay, we're just gonna leave him there. He has After Him is Strike. Well, exactly, and that's the one thing making me question, like, do I put him above Goku Super? But I mean, After Him is Strike got severely nerfed, so due to that, we're just gonna leave him below Goku Super, but above the rest of the Gokus right here. Super Saiyan GT Goku, not even gonna lie, he's nasty. I've done crazy things with him. I love this character. There's not a single thing I dislike about this character other than his, like, his one super that he has, his like the full power energy wave blast volley or whatever. That move is terrible. It really needs to be fixed in Sparking Zero, not even gonna lie. But aside from that, the character's nasty. He has the best ultimate in the game, or not the best ultimate in the game, but the best type of ultimate in the game, which is the explosive waves that you do not have to leave the step-in barrier for. It's literally a free 20k if they press a button. So due to that, he's going above all of these Gokus, not gonna lie. Question is, does he make it into S? I'm gonna look at the characters above and use the same logic. So he gets Wild Sense, which is pretty good when you use it aggressively. He gets an Insta Spark, a better ultimate than all these Gokus. Okay, I'm gonna put him in S. Question is though, because like he has by the way, he has a missile ki blast. He does not have a shotgun ki blast, which instantly makes him better than Blue Goku in my opinion. Plus the ultimate, which is better than these two Gokus. Yeah, I might actually be putting Super Saiyan GT right here. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. How much DP? He's a 6 DP. Just like the rest of these Gokus. He doesn't get like the DP nerf like Dama Goku does. Super Saiyan GT Goku 6 DP. Yes, he is a 6 DP. Volleys are so bad in Sparking compared to BT3. Exactly, bro. Super Saiyan 3, I used to think was absolute trash, and I actually did not know how decent he was. He's actually a very decent character. I picked him up recently and tried him, and I was actually shocked at how decent his rush chains are. If I'm not mistaken, he gets like rolling hammer, flying kicks, heavy finish, Ki cannon, or something like that. Whatever it is, it's not bad. I tried it. It was actually very solid. In my opinion, this Goku is not terrible. He's not terrible. Question is though, do I put him above adult Super Saiyan 3? I don't think so, but I want to put him above these Gokus because his rush chains were very solid, especially being that not only does he just get Super Saiyan 3 and it's pretty solid, he gets access to Super Saiyan 4, okay? This is my main. If you've been watching the channel, you know Super Saiyan 4 is my favorite, and my favorite Super Saiyan 4 is Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This character last time on the tier list made it to the top of S tier due to the buffs that came to his I'll beat you in 5 seconds. Instant transmission was very solid, and it still is. It's decent. His kit is very solid. His rush chains very solid. He has flying kicks, rolling hammer, heavy finish, Ki cannon, very solid. Problem is, he has shotgun ki blast, which were just nerfed in the last patch. So if you know Blue Goku, he is literally basically a copy and paste of what Super Saiyan 4 is, except he doesn't get full ki back from I'll beat you in 5 seconds. Therefore, he'll go right above Blue Goku. Sadly, this character has dropped a few spots since the last time we did a tier list, and it breaks my heart, but it is what it is, you know. We still running games with him. He's still fire. But yeah, let me see. He said Super Saiyan Goku S tier is a nah for me. 10% extra damage. I don't know. I feel like they're like very good neutral wise. They're really good with their kits. Like competitively, these characters are very solid. Where does your main realistically go? He goes right here. I'm realistic with it. If I said like, if it was me being biased, I'd have put him up here. But like in all reality, I know that like he's not at the top anymore, especially with that nerf to shotgun ki blast. Like he can barely reset now, being that he doesn't have a missile ki blast or orb ki blast. He can do rolling hammer reset, but if you know that that's coming, it's easy to vanish. He can do the flying kicks reset, but that puts you on their front. So S at best, exactly. His Kamehameha is, yeah, I mean, his beam is really fast, but like if a player knows that, it's easy to vanish just like any other super in the game, you know? Yes, his Kamehameha is fast. Apparently they made Blue Vegeta Kamehameha fast too now since it was useless before. They did do that actually. I just haven't got there yet. I did notice that, and it's actually very useful now. But Vegeta does not have flying kicks, so we gonna get there when we get there. Compared to BT3, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is completely ass. His I'll beat you in 5 seconds was so much better. I think the fact that like before they gave it a full ki regen, I thought the move was terrible and useless, but then when they made it give you full ki, it's like, okay, now you can make something happen with that, you know? But we're gonna leave him there. Team Goku, he's not bad actually. He has after him his strike. He's gonna go, I mean, the only thing is he can't fly, right? He has after him his strike. I don't think he has Insta Spark. I hope he doesn't. But I don't think he's C tier. If anything, he's the top of C tier or like the bottom of A. Like you can do a lot with him. He has flying kicks like 3 times over. Basically just like Daima Goku, which I don't feel like is a bad character. But I don't know. Low key, I might just leave him like, because he's such a low DP, might just leave him in C tier. In BT3, Super Saiyan 4 Goku was a monster. He was faster in BT3 than he is in Sparking 2. Yeah, that goes for almost every character. BT3 characters were just better. For a low DP, he's very good. Exactly. And without body bounce, instant transmission removes the... Yeah, it's just... I don't know. Yeah, for a low DP, he's really good. But since he's such a low DP, he can't even stagger giants. He's like, you know, he's just a low DP character. We'll put him like top of C for now. Vegeta Scouter. He's not bad. He's better than Teen Goku in my opinion. He does hit harder, but I don't think he's A tier. My problem is right now, playing Omega has scarred me with this character. So before I even put too much thought into it, top of C tier so far. Yeah, in Omega, he's probably the best character in the game. It's very arguable. But we're not even gonna get there, or we're not even gonna go there. We're just gonna, you know, rolling on to. Yeah, he has false courage. This is true. Vegeta Scouter is decent. I use him running teams. Yeah, we're doing this like thinking about singles, like, you know, just how good the character is. But like when you're doing like team battles and like DP, he's very solid. But we'll put him here though, because he's not A tier, but he's not, you know, terrible or worse than Teen Goku. So for now, we'll just leave him top of C tier. Grade 8 Vegeta. Matter of fact, I did not say this yet. They did nerf Giants very badly in the last patch. I'm not even gonna lie. I'd rather play Teen Goku than grade 8 Vegeta. He's just not that great. There is no true cheese to him that I'm aware of. Giants are just not that great. So, yeah. We're just gonna leave him there. Base Vegeta early is actually not terrible. I did use this character for a little bit of time. In all reality, he has an explosive wave also. But this is gonna put him here. What's good? We're gonna put him below. Matter of fact, here. Say it again.
I said, what time you gonna work on this shit?
We doing a tier list right now, but after that, we can do that. Chat, where do y'all think Super Saiyan Vegeta early goes? I know where I would put him, but I'm not too sure because he's just like, I would say he's like as mid gets. Like, he's just not great, you know? So it's like, I'm not too sure. I want to put him like right below Vegeta Scouter.
Just tap in with me, all right? Just send me
I got you.
And if I don't answer, that means I'm probably sick. So.
For sure, I got you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Super Vegeta. Not gonna lie, no flying kicks. He's a heavier character, which isn't too bad, but with no flying kicks, you get demolished in this game. He's not absolute trash, so I'm not gonna put him below Teen Goku, but I will put him right below base Vegeta. Matter of fact, he has, if base Vegeta early has explosive wave like I think he does, I'd rather play him than Super Vegeta, but that's just me. Yo, appreciate the follow, man. Super Vegeta is tough. So what's so great about Super Vegeta? Because if you're playing competitively and a player like if they've watched my defense tutorial, they're probably demolishing a Super Vegeta. I'm trying to tell you, bro, like no flying kicks, you're done. If they abused the defense tutorial tactic. Super Vegeta has the wildest Insta Spark buff. What exactly does it do? Super Trunks better? I don't know, man. I've seen some Super Vegetas do some nice things, but only because their opponent wasn't abusing the defense tutorial tactics. Like when you do that, if you know how to play against this character, you're probably demolishing them 9 times out of 10. Can pretty much TOD. Yeah, but that's if he catches you. Like, in all reality, I know, like, I've seen what you can do. Even against, like, a blue Vegeta, like, they would get demolished if you abuse the defense tutorial. Like, So being that he's definitely no blue Vegito, I don't want to put him like I know what can be done to this character, bro. He can deal as much as an ADP. Okay, so if that's the case, we'll put him here, but it's a risk to put him here solely because like if your opponent knows what they're doing, you're cooked. So this one is a maybe. All right. Base Vegeta, and I don't even think he has flying kicks, and if that's the case, bro, he goes here. Like honestly. Super Saiyan Vegeta, and I actually was waiting for this one. He, in my opinion, is top 3, maybe even top 2 Vegetas in the game. This character is better than all of these Gokus, in my opinion. Better than these. And honestly, if he was a 7 DP, I would put him in S tier, but he's not. So he can't get super armor and sparking. He can't stagger giants. I will put him right here. He has a very, very, very solid set of rush chains. Not better than a lot of these characters, but he has, if I'm not mistaken, the fastest beam in the game, which can do a lot for you. If you vanish a super, they're punished instantly. Like if they do anything where like you're across the map, even if they start insta spark, you can blast them out of it. It's that crazy. We found a B tier, literally. We did. But like, hey, we're just gonna roll with it. Top of C tier, B tier, y'all get it. Y'all get it. But he goes here, not gonna lie. Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and is actually, in my opinion, worse than Super Saiyan Vegeta because they swap out. Both of them have like the, full power energy blast volley move, which is bad. So this beam that this Vegeta has is Big Bang Attack, except it's a beam and it comes out the slowest in the game. Like this has to be the slowest beam in the game. Like from Super Saiyan 1, he goes from Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 2, basically going from the fastest beam in the game to the slowest. And it really makes no sense, but he does trade out one of his rush chains for Rolling Hammer, which is very solid. Do you need Rolling Hammer though? Honestly, no. But and even then, he has less range than Super Saiyan Vegeta and like their punches like are about the same speed. Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta probably punches a little bit faster, but he has less range than Super Saiyan Vegeta. Honestly, like he's a 7 DP. It's like, okay, cool. I mean, it gets Wild Sense and Explosive Wave, which is pretty good. So it's like, I don't know. Personally, I really would rather play Super Saiyan Vegeta and, but if you're not crushing supers and you're like really abusing your Explosive Wave and Wild Sense, by the way, Super Saiyan Vegeta and has Explosive Wave and a buff, which personally I don't even think is better, but like I still like the character better. But anyway, knowing he's a 7 DP, he can probably do more at the end of the day. We'll put him here. For sure, A tier. B plus at max? What? Nah, I can't lie. Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and are actually lethal. You just gotta spend a little bit of time with the character, I'm telling you. But we'll put him directly above Super Saiyan Vegeta and oh, this is gonna hurt. I need this character to be buffed so bad. I need him to be buffed so bad. Majin Vegeta. No flying kicks. His first and second rush chain are both heavy finish. Final explosion doesn't even kill. If you get it, it does 30k, but that's really not going to do much for you. They say free Majin Vegeta. Oh my god. They did Majin dirty. Exactly. Majin Vegeta is so terrible in this game, and it's so sad to see. In fact, I'll use him right now. I'll learn his strings. He got to, man. But yeah, Majin Vegeta, sadly, he's not great. He has 2 beam supers. He has a buff that gives him super armor, and then his insta spark is pretty fast. But what does it matter if you're getting shat on the whole game with no flying kicks? You're basically never gonna get in on your opponent. Honestly, bro, I think Super Vegeta is better. I'd rather play Vegeta Scout or I'd rather play Super Saiyan Vegeta early. I'll just put him right above base Vegeta early because base Vegeta early does no damage, honestly, but his kit is better. But you could do a little bit of damage with Majin Vegeta, so I'll put him right there above him. I mean, it sucks, but like, we gotta put him here. He's not that great. I almost put him in F tier, but that's not too realistic in all reality. Like, he's bad, bro. He's bad. I almost want to put him in F tier, but I'm not going to. Base Vegeta Super. He charges ki faster than a lot of other characters in this game. Like, every character that's on this list charges ki slower than this character. He has flying kicks. He has a decent setup with Gallic Gun and a Rush Super. His ultimate is Final Flash, which basically bends way less than any other beam in this game, but it's not that serious. It is what it is. He's not better than like any of the Gokus that are up right here in the A tier. We're just gonna put him like bottom of A because he's not C tier. He's very usable. He gets ki at a very fast rate. He's very usable, so I'm gonna put him there. But he's not better than any of these Gokus. Honestly, I think Super Saiyan 2 might be a little bit worse than him in my opinion. So we're gonna switch that up. We're gonna put him right above Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Super Saiyan Vegeta Super. In my opinion, bottom. You know what? I'd rather play Super Vegeta. Honest. Matter of fact, I'd rather play Majin Vegeta, actually. You know what? I'm sorry, but it had to be done. Matter of fact, yeah, we'll put him there. Not gonna lie, he's terrible. I hate that character. I'd rather play Majin Vegeta. Super Saiyan Vegeta Super is one of the worst Vegetas in the game. I think he is. I think he is, bro. I'm pretty sure he is, which is why he's going all the way down here. Not even going to talk more about it. His kit, terrible. Rush chains, terrible. Everything, terrible. He's just not good. Like, in any means, at all whatsoever. So we're going to move on. Super Saiyan God Vegeta. Now, this character is pretty solid, but he's not the best. He has flying kicks, heavy finish, I believe Ki Cannon and Rush Ki Wave. I could have had the last two mixed up, but who cares? Honestly, he has Explosive Wave and a buff. He has a Rush, and then his one super where he like shoots out air, you know what I'm talking about. They could get hit with the first three and then vanish another one, like the one after that, and somehow get out of it, which is so stupid. And due to that, like, low-key, I think I want to put them right below Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and especially being that they're the same DP cost. There's not a DP advantage here. They're both 7, which is kind of crazy, but they probably should have, they probably need to do some work on their DP counts in this game, because there's no way Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta is the same DP as Super Saiyan God. That's kind of stupid. Let me see. God Vegeta is right under God Goku for now. I think Super Saiyan 2 is better, bro. Honestly. Like, God Vegeta is good, but I think Super Saiyan 2 is better. Honestly, the only thing that I would probably give Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta that God Vegeta doesn't have is his Rush Super. Aside from that, I mean, it's the same thing, you know? Plus, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta is probably the only, like, one of the only Vegetas in the game that actually gets Rolling Hammer. His Rush chains are better, so I'm leaving him here. Super Saiyan 2 is better, so we'll just leave him like that. Blue Vegeta. Now, this character has decent rush chains, right? Mind you, God Vegeta also has the missile ki blast just like Super Saiyan 2. So that's why another reason why he's below. Blue Vegeta has shotgun ki blast, which in this day and age with the patch that we're at right now is borderline useless, right? Of course, unless you're doing it mid combo and it allows you to continue your combo, right? He said Vegeta Super Saiyan 2 with 6 DP. No way. Pull it up. Send a screenshot. I don't believe it. Yeah, no, every Super Saiyan 2 in this game should be 7 DP. But this character, if it wasn't for one thing, by the way, his skills, oh my God, his skills are 2 buffs. They're 2 buffs. They're so they're so bad. They're so terrible. But if it wasn't for one thing, if it wasn't for 3 words, this character would go below a couple of characters on this list. And that one thing is Gamma Burst Flash. If you've never seen it, try not to. Gamma Burst Flash is a 2-bar mid-range super that you do not have to leave the stepping barrier for. It is probably top 3 most spammable moves in the game. And if it wasn't for that move, Blue Vegeta would be buns. Due to Gamma Burst Flash, I'm putting this character right above Blue Goku. Not even gonna lie. If you spam Gamma Burst Flash on this character, you will win 95% of your fights. Like, it's that bad. Do I think it's better than getting all your ki back though? No. Do I think it's better than like these 3 Super Saiyan Gokus? Honestly, almost, but the rest of his kit is so mid that it's like, nah. But he's definitely up there though, in my opinion. But you have to spam Gamma Burst Flash, otherwise he's below all these characters. But with that in mind, what this character is able to do, he will go right there. Not even gonna lie. Blue Goku still better? I don't know. If you spam that Gamma Burst Flash, you beat a Blue Goku all day. But this one is gonna hurt. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. In BT3, he was so usable. I loved using this character. I would use him sometimes more than Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He does not have flying kicks, and Sparking Zero, flying kicks are king. I'm seeing in the chat, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is trash. The only thing keeping him from being like absolute buns is the fact that he has explosive waves to get him out of a combo, since he doesn't have flying kicks, and you're probably going to get put in a combo a lot. With that being said, I low-key think he is, I would say he's better than Super Saiyan 2 Goku, honestly. I would say, he's stopping right there. Not gonna lie. He said, okay, I'll take it back. Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and is insane. I love this character. Now, I'm telling you, bro, 1 and 2 are nasty. They're definitely top 5 Vegetas in the game. But Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta will stop right there. It really sucks because he's really only going here because he's an 8 DP. So yeah, if he was like a 6 DP, he'd be probably right below Super Vegeta. But because he can deal a good amount of damage and he's an 8 DP, he'll go right above Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Okay. Kid Gohan, he's not absolute trash. He has After Image Strike. I mean, he's not horrid. He's a 4 DP though, if I'm not mistaken. I finally defeated Kakarot. Oh my God. It's so terrible. Yeah, we're gonna put him like, I think, yeah, we'll put him like right here. Kid Gohan's not terrible, but he's not better than like all these characters in my opinion. Base Team Gohan, he's not, I feel like he's in the same boat as Kid Gohan, but he's not that bad. Plus he has access to like Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2, so I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna throw him like, and he has, if I'm not mistaken, he has a Missile Key Blast plus flying kicks on like a couple of his rush chains. With that being said, low key, he'll go top of C tier for now. Not gonna lie. Super Saiyan Team Gohan, on the other hand, is a pretty solid character. I think he's better than, I can't remember his skills. Like I can't remember what his like blast ones are. He might have Explosive Wave. And if that's the case, I'm gonna put him above. Yeah, he can go right. I'll stop him right there. Not gonna lie. I'll stop him right there. He's not terrible, but he's not amazing. But on to the next, Super Saiyan 2 Team Gohan. Okay, I've played him recently in the new patch, and if I'm not, okay, I'm not gonna lie, they definitely buffed heavy finish to the point where like now, I'm not sure if it was like that before, but it goes through flying kicks now. So if somebody does square triangle on you and they got flying kicks and you do square triangle and you got heavy finish, you win that encounter. So with that being said, he's not like, his rush chains aren't terrible. They're pretty solid actually. You can win a good amount of games. He has Instant Spark and Explosive Wave, which in my opinion is probably the best setup now. Better than Wild Sense for sure. He has basically the same, like the same way you will play base Goku is basically the same way you will play him. So he's better than them. Do I think he's better than Super Saiyan 1? Honestly, like based on neutral game and everything, like I mean, you can get away with him. I'll put him above him. I will put him above Super Saiyan 3. Do I think he's better than? Yes, I do. I do not think he's better than Super Saiyan Vegeta, and I think this is where he will stop. I would rather play Super Saiyan Vegeta and, but he is a 7 DP. I want to either put him right here or bottom of S. He said just check Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta is 6 DP. Oh, okay. I might put him here. Not gonna lie. I think he'll go here. That's just where we'll leave him. Because he's not like insane. He's not one of the best characters. He does have a really slow ultimate, which sometimes can be hard to vanish if you weren't ready for it or used to it. Because nobody really plays this character like that, sadly. Also, they really, I can't believe they took away his rush chains or like his like rush combos from BT3. I feel like if they kept them if they kept this character how he was from BT3, so many more people would have played this character, bro. All the BT3 heads that came to Spark and Zero would have played this character. I think they ruined this character. W Music, yes sir. Yeah, we'll just leave him there. I don't know. We'll leave him right there. If anything, he would go like bottom of S. He's solid. I don't know. Just because I like the character, I'll put him bottom of S. I wish he was how he was in BT3 though. Base Adult Gohan. This character, if I'm not mistaken, has full power, which gives him all his ki back, and Explosive Wave, which is pretty solid. Flying kicks on the first rush chain. And yeah, he's pretty solid. I think he's above. all these characters, honestly, I'll put him above him too. Cause like you can do crazy things with this character. Not gonna lie. Rush chains are pretty solid. I'll put him above him. I'd put him above him, and I will stop right here. Not gonna lie. He might just be above Super Saiyan Vegeta too. Not gonna lie. But I don't know. Full power is better than whatever buff he has, so I'll just, yeah, fuck it. Why not? He said, yep, Super Saiyan 2 Saiyan Gohan don't hit the same. Exactly, bro. Okay, Super Saiyan Adult Gohan is literally the same exact character, if I'm not mistaken, except a bit better. I think he goes in the S tier, bro. Honestly, he's better than Super Saiyan 2. I would say he's better than God Vegeta. I would say he's better than Super Saiyan 2. You could probably do some, yeah, he's better than God Goku, not gonna lie. By the way, he does have Missile Ki Blast plus the same kit as base adult Gohan, which is very disgusting. With Explosive Wave and full power, bro, honestly, I think for PvP, like competitive, I think he's better than Blue Goku. I'll stop him right there. Low-key. Yeah, I'll stop him right there. You can do some insane things with this character. Super Saiyan 2 is literally the same character, except he gets Rolling Hammer, and instead of a full power, he gets Insta Spark, which is honestly okay, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's better than a 2 skill count, give me all my key back move, plus Explosive Wave. So, do I think he's better than Blue Goku? Yes. I think he'll go right there. Super Saiyan is better than Super Saiyan 2. Yes, exactly. Great Saiyaman, bro. I don't think I've ever played Great Saiyaman in this game. And I think I'm proud of that. Somebody tell me, is Great Saiyaman good before I throw him in the F tier? His rush chains are good, but everything else sucks. Okay. Because he's a clown, we're gonna throw him in the F. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not even gonna turn back and look at that. We're just gonna leave him there. I've never played the character, and I take pride in that. Ultimate Gohan is a 7DP. Has the same exact kit as Gogeta, for example, Super Saiyan 4. Wild Sense, Insta Spark. I mean, his ultimate is a rush, which is fine. He has a chargeable beam and a rush super. He does really solid damage. Not even gonna lie, bro. I think he's better than all these characters. By the way, he does have Missile Ki Blast, so he'll hit you with a combo reset. The bread and butter combo reset anyway. Yo, must appreciate the follow, bro. Not gonna lie. I don't think, he has flying kicks, Ki Cannon, rolling hammer, heavy finish. He's pretty solid. Honestly, because he's so strong, bro, I'm probably just gonna put him right here. In all reality, competitive, like with a competitive mindset, I want to say Super Saiyan Adult Gohan is better, honestly, but you could definitely get away with using Ultimate Gohan too. Captain Ginyu is top tier. All right. Base Future Gohan. I think he's better than Super Saiyan in all reality. Is he great? No. Is he solid? Yeah. Personally, I think he'll go like. I low-key want to put him here. We'll put him here. And Super Saiyan isn't too different, but we'll put him like right here. Look at the body change. Move is busted. Oh yeah, no, body change could be disgusting, bro. Piccolo. I don't think base Piccolo is that good, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really know where to throw him, but I don't want to throw him like higher than like a base Vegeta. I might just put him right there, not gonna lie. The only game here, regular adult Gohan, completely most future Gohan, it should be a 4 DP. Yeah. I think every base Gohan is actually a 4 DP, not gonna lie. Now that I think about it. But Piccolo fused with Kami, on the other hand. This character's pretty solid. If I'm not mistaken, he gets flying kicks on his second rush chain. Plus, he gets a super armor move with false courage. I've fought some very strong Piccolo players because the character's pretty solid. How much DP is Super Saiyan 3 Goku? He's a 7. This character, in my opinion, is better than base future Gohan. I'll just put him here, honestly. He's really solid. Like, he's really solid. Nail isn't that great, isn't that bad. I'm just gonna put him here, right next to Piccolo, honestly. Call me racist all you want. We're gonna put them together. We're gonna group them together. Krillin is not that bad of a character for what he is. Honestly, I low-key want to put him like, and I think he has after him his strike. We'll put him like right here. Not gonna lie. Krillin's pretty solid, bro. Future Gohan, bro, got shafted. I don't know. Yamcha is not that great. I would rather play Kid Gohan. And these characters, honestly, we can put them like right here. Yamcha's not that great. Tien, I literally have not touched, and just because they go together, I'm putting him right, maybe above Yamcha. I have no idea. Let me know if I'm wrong. Vegeta and is my new main. See how quick that switched up? I'm telling you. Base Sword Trunks is pretty solid. He's not terrible. Explosive Wave, Insta Spark, if I'm not mistaken. He's pretty solid. I will put him right here. He's pretty good. Trunks is a really disgusting character. Super Saiyan Sword Trunks, on the other hand, bro, I think this character's S tier. I'm not even gonna lie. Explosive Wave, Insta Spark, flying kicks, heavy finish, Ki Cannon, heavy finish. Pretty good for like mixing up your opponent, for not like them not knowing when you're gonna go for like, you know, your heavy hit for a combo reset. He does get missed with Ki Blast, so he can combo reset you. I like this character better than these characters, better than him. I think he low-key, you could definitely do something crazy to a God Goku. Blue Goku, I think this character's better. I think he's better than Super Saiyan 2 Adult Gohan. Not even gonna lie to you. But I mean, I might be tripping with that one. Yeah, I might be tripping with that one. I'll leave him right there. Super Saiyan 2 Adult Gohan gets basically almost the same stuff as him. But I don't know. We're just going to leave it like that because Super Saiyan Trunks is really nasty. So he definitely goes in S tier. He said whoever said he was good when I said B+. Oh, yeah, for sure. Finally unlocked Final Form Cooler. Really? He said Yamcha's better and a DP less. Tien is good, though. Really? Okay. Let's see. Yamcha's goated in DP. Really? See, I didn't know that. Base melee Trunks, I seen he had flying kicks on his 4th rush chain earlier, if I'm not mistaken. I don't play this character. I don't think he's that great, honestly. Just because he has flying kicks, we'll throw him right there. Somewhere near the top of C tier. Super Saiyan Melee Trunks. I think he has decent rush chains, but aside from that, like, I mean, this character is not amazing. He does have explosive wave though, and if I'm not mistaken, flying kicks on the first rush chain, which will put him instantly above all these characters. Question is he above Super Saiyan 10 Gohan? I don't think so, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put him right there. Let me know if I'm wrong. Super Trunks, we'll put him right above Super Vegeta, honestly. Base Future Trunks, basically the same exact character as this Trunks. We'll just go ahead and put him like right next to him. I think base Z Trunks is better though. Super Saiyan Future Trunks, he has less reach than Super Saiyan Sword Trunks. That's another thing about him, is that his reach is pretty good, but Super Saiyan Trunks Super, it's basically the same exact character except the supers are better, so I'm just gonna put him right above him, honestly. People like to play this one a lot more, but like this one is literally the same character but a little bit better, so we're just gonna put him right there. 2 beam supers, well, that's better than this Trunks that has full power energy blast volley with a slow burning attack. This one got like one of the fastest beams in the game and a Gallic gun, which is like, you know, an average Gallic gun. And everything else is the exact same. So we're just gonna leave him like that. Kid Trunks, I don't remember like that. I played him a little bit, but I don't think he's that great. With that being said, we'll throw him like right next to base Vegeta early. Maybe he's a little bit better than Majin Vegeta. I don't know, bro. I haven't played Kid Trunks like that. I'm gonna just put him right there. Super Saiyan Kid Trunks though. I think Super Saiyan Kid Trunks and Super Saiyan Goten are actually pretty solid, not gonna lie. Definitely above these two. Even this one, okay. Matter of fact, yeah. I believe I will put him there. Base Goten can go right below here. I believe he's better than the Goku bases. If I'm not mistaken, he gets flying kicks on the first rush chain, which is pretty solid. He's better in neutral. He said he's better than Vegeta Scouter. Yeah, I think so, low-key, but it depends on his rush chains. He would probably know more than me though, so I'll just put him right there. Super Saiyan Goten, on the other hand, I feel like is really nasty. I'm gonna put him right here. He's really good, actually. If you've never played Super Saiyan Goten, you want to play him for sure. He's solid. He said, I wish they added Super 17. We are like 7 months or whatever into this game being out, and people are still asking Bandai for this character, and yet we don't have it. Who knows? We might get him one day though. Vegito. So this is gonna be something to talk about, because yes, he's a fusion. Yes, he gets 5 bars of health. Yes, he's pretty strong. If he catches you, problem is he can't catch you if you play against him correctly, because he doesn't have flying kicks. Due to that, I don't want to put him any higher than I have to. He does have explosive waves, so due to that, we'll put him right here. First rush chain is heavy finish. If I'm not mistaken, he has heavy finish, rolling hammer, ki cannon, heavy finish, which is pretty decent for not having flying kicks. Android 21 also ain't in the game. Yeah, it's sad. Explosive wave though. Yeah, exactly. So I'll put him, because he has explosive wave, I'll put him right here. Super Vegito in today's day, I don't even think it's better than base Vegito in all reality. Like, if you're fighting a Super Vegito, just run away until after him strike is gone, or perception it away. Or just if you do get caught, explosive wave out. So honestly, I would rather play Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Honestly, the big nerf to after him strike and the rest of those types of moves that happen Definitely nerfed this character a lot. His first rush chain is rush key wave, which is absolute garbage. So we're going to leave him down here. I would think he's better than Super Saiyan 2 Goku though. But yeah, this character used to be like one of the top of Z tiers simply because of After Image Strike, and it's crazy to see him drop all the way down here. It's kind of wild. Blue Vegeta, same rush chains as Super Vegeta. He gets he gets 2 buffs. One of them gives him all of his ki back. He's not too great, honestly. He's a 10 DP. So if he does catch you, he hurts a lot. So I'm not going to put him too low because of that. But like in competitive though, you could take in like any of these characters and beat him if you're playing neutral correctly due to him not having flying kicks. So because of that, low key, I'm gonna put this in like a standard, like, you know, a standard / competitive standpoint. A lot of players will probably lose to this character if they have a weaker character. I'm gonna just put him right here. I'm not gonna put him below like a bunch of base form characters as a 10 DP, because like, if in all reality, if you do get caught, it's gonna hurt a lot. So I'll just put him there. Super Gogeta Z. This character is actually one of the nastiest characters in the game. He has the same exact kit as far as like rush chains as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He gets one buff that gives him super armor. The other one is just a normal buff, which isn't too great. And then he gets a teleporting rush super for 4 bars of ki if he needs it, right? And then just a normal chargeable beam. Damage output before this patch was absolutely insane with the shotgun ki blast, but now they're not that great. I mean, he still hurts if he catches you. So I don't know, man. I want to say like, I almost don't want to say he's Z. He gets an extra bar of health. He hurts.
Fuck? You got a whole GUWAPP fucking tier list happening right now.
Yeah, man. What's good?
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Hold on. Where you putting go? Super Saiyan Gogeta Z tier is crazy work.
I might put him S. I'm not gonna lie.
He's high S. Be real.
High S. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, and before this patch, he was Z. Not gonna lie. But after the patch, S. Shotgun ki blaster butt now. Beer's top 1. Hard knock sleep. See, any character that has sleep, if you just like abuse the hard knockdowns and do that, then yeah, they're gonna be nasty. But we're gonna get there when we get there. For real, for real. Base Gogeta. Personally, I do not like this character at all whatsoever. If I'm not mistaken, he gets flying kicks on his 4th rush chain. Isn't that great? In all reality, bro, I almost want to put this character like mid A somewhere. I don't think he's better than base Future Trunks. I don't think he's better than these characters.
No,
I don't think he's better than base
no.
Goku. We'll put him like here, I guess. I don't know. We'll put him mid A. As mid A as it gets.
You are playing that shit safe, by the way.
Yeah.
That's the opt-sport safe option right there. That's
Yeah.
the Drake right there.
Yeah, basically. I don't know about Super Saiyan Gogeta though. Do you think healing moves make a player a lot more viable like coolers? Absolutely. Yes. Any reason you don't have a B rank though? It's a lot of characters left. So the reason I don't have a B rank is because I feel like I felt like before we started there were no B rank characters, but like a lot of characters kind of are, as far as like as mid as it gets, but we're kind of using the top of C tier for that. Like if they're super, like if they're like decently good mid, then they're like top of C tier, you know? I feel like C tier is mid, and like there are a lot of characters that would go in B tier are just mid to me, in my opinion. Super Saiyan Gogeta though, basically the same for me as base Gogeta, so I'm just gonna put him one above, honestly. I don't believe does base Gogeta have explosive wave? Or is that his ultimate that I'm thinking about? That might be his ultimate that I'm thinking of. Blue Gogeta, 10 DP. So he instantly just is gonna go right next to Blue Vegeta, in my opinion. He does have flying kicks on his fourth rush chain though. His first is a blaster wave, which is not that great, but I mean it's super explosive wave. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Instant transmission. The one move that's one skill count that will get somebody off of your front, which is pretty crazy if you abuse it. You know what? I'm gonna put him pretty high. Honestly. He's 10 DP. He can do some nasty things. I'm just gonna be fair with this since he has flying kicks and he has something to get you off of his front constantly. We're gonna be pretty fair with this. We're gonna give him, I feel like Blue Vegeta will wash him though. Like with Gamma Burst Flash, personally, I feel like he'll go crazy against the Blue Gogeta. So these characters will stay above. He'll go right here in the S tier. We're gonna leave Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. We're gonna leave him just like UI towards the end, because we gotta have this conversation as far as like who's the super top tiers, you know. Base Gotenks isn't that crazy, but he's pretty solid if I'm not mistaken. I think he's better than all these characters because he's a fusion, gets 5 health bars if I'm not mistaken, gets flying kicks on his first rush chain. He will go, I'll put him like, matter of fact, he has shotgun ki blast. I'm gonna put him like here. By the way, Blue Gogeta has missile ki blast, so he can get the bread and butter combo reset if he needs it. So yeah, it's another thing. It's another reason why I'm putting him up there. Gamma Burst Flash never been that much of a problem for me. You probably have not went against somebody that knows when to spam that move. I'm telling you, like if somebody knows when to do it, you're cooked. It's over. It's so free. Like they don't have to leave the stepping barrier. It's 2 skill counts. It comes out pretty fast. It's lethal. Super Saiyan Gotenks is a pretty nasty character, not gonna lie. I've seen people do a lot of crazy things with him. If I'm not mistaken, he gets missile ki blast. He will go here, actually. He's pretty solid. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, in my opinion, I haven't played this character like recently like that, but last time I did, I felt like this character was absolute trash. I'd rather play literally all these characters except maybe Grade A Vegeta. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks will go bottom of C tier, honestly, bro. Videl, if I'm not mistaken, she cannot even vanish. I think she charges ki pretty fast, but she will go right below Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks simply because it's a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, bro. Master Roshi is actually disgusting, or matter of fact was before the patch, because he would charge ki insanely fast. Plus I think he had flying kicks on his first rush chain. He was pretty nasty, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty sure he has 2 unblockable moves. One of them is a super, one of them is an ult. He's pretty decent, I would say. I'll put him like right next to Teen Goku because he can't fly. I think he's a bit better than Teen Goku, I think. Max Power Roshi is pretty solid, but no flying kicks. I'd honestly rather play him than Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks though. But let me be realistic. I'll put him, matter of fact, bro. Okay, let me be real. It's a fusion, so okay, let me put him, I'll put him like right there. First form for okay, these Friezas are always a problem for me. I don't really play them like that, but I know first form has flying kicks on his first rush chain. Plus, I think he has missile key blast, which is pretty solid. I will put him low key just top of C tier, honestly. Second form, I don't think he has flying kicks. I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. I'll put him like right below Super Saiyan Vegeta Super. Third form Frieza, I want to put him right next to this one, honestly. Flying kicks all over the place for him. Fourth form, I think this Frieza is actually very solid. I played him recently, I think. He has flying kicks and a couple other different rush chains that are pretty solid for him. But I could be mistaking him for base Frieza Super. I could be wrong, so due to that, I'll put him there. Full power, I will put him like right, matter of fact, below, because I don't think he even gets flying kicks. Mecha Frieza, same thing for him. I think he's a bit worse. I could be wrong. Base Frieza Super is actually very solid. I played this character before. I remember him being nice. Due to that, I don't think he's better than these characters, but I do think he can go like right here. Not even gonna lie. He's pretty nice. But Golden Frieza, this character, a lot of people like to use. He's pretty disgusting. I think if I'm not mistaken, his rush chains are Blaster Wave, Flying Kicks, Rolling Hammer, Heavy Finish, which is pretty good. He gets Missile Key Blast for resets. His Death Beam, his like great Death Beam Super is pretty buns, not gonna lie. He gets a Rush Super. His ultimate is a Rush. He has Explosive Wave, or not Explosive Wave. He has Wild Sense and Instant Spark. Do I think that's better than this Vegeta? Honestly, you could probably do some crazy things with him like that. Plus he's an ADP, but this base adult Gohan is so solid that I think I'd rather play him than Golden Frieza. Or like, not that I'd rather play him based on just who I like better, but I think he's a better character. First form Cell, I don't really know much about. I really just want to throw him like right next to like, wait, yeah, put him there. Cell first form, I'll just put him right next to Frieza. Don't know much about him. I don't think this Cell is that great. I will put him, just because I don't really know much about him, right below Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Perfect Cell, both Perfect Cells are like either top of A tier or like S tier for me. Perfect Cell has 2 flying kicks in his kit, I think. He's pretty decent. He's not terrible at all. He has 2 beams. He has an Explosive Wave ultimate. Honestly, bro, I'm about to just put him like right there, somewhere near the top of A tier. Super Perfect Cell is one of the best characters in the game for me. Not gonna lie, he's so disgusting, bro. If I'm not mistaken, he gets Wild Sense and Explosive Wave, or he'll get like, matter of fact, no, he gets Instant Transmission and Wild Sense, which is pretty good for if you're like an aggressive player. You can choose between which one you want to use at the time. He gets a 2-bar beam. He gets a Rush Super. His ultimate is Solar Kamehameha. He's pretty good, not even gonna lie. Perfect Cell is perfect, literally. He's really good. He said Max Power Roshi is the best low DP character because he's hard to hit. Yeah, he's pretty good, bro. For sure. I've actually had really good fights against him. With like, if you've mastered that character, like I've had really good fights with people who have mastered that character. Let me think. I don't think he goes A tier. I don't. I think he's just that good. Like, it's almost unexplainable how this character is better than a lot of characters, but I'd rather play him than Blue Goku even. I'd rather play him than Trunks. He does get Missile Key Blast, by the way. I feel like he stops right here. Yeah, I'll stop him right there. He can go mid S tier. Perfect Cell or like super perfect Cell is really good. Cell Jr. is like a mid low DP character. He's pretty good though. I'll put him like right above or like right below Krillin. He's pretty good, not even gonna lie. Flying kicks a couple times in his kit. He definitely has it on his first rush chain, which is pretty good. Fat Boo, I don't even think is that good. I could be wrong though. I've never played this character. Let me know if I'm wrong. But I'll just put him like right here. Or like, matter of fact, simply because he's probably like a way stronger DP character. It's Majin Buu. I'll just put him like right here. What they gonna add after Daima? Honestly, nobody knows, and that's the problem. Is that nobody knows what they're gonna do. He's doing nothing.
Fucking nothing.
Yeah, that's what everybody's thinking so far. Cause like,
what the fuck you gonna do? Fucking bring Doctor. Well, we have Doctor. Fucking what's
Super 17.
Fucking nigga that throws the fucking chopstick and rides to the shit. There's not a lot of fucking options to throw in there.
I don't know. We gonna see though. Evil Boo, I don't think is that good. I could be wrong. Let me know.
Super 17. He was in the code. He may be there, but I don't know. They may fuck us. We could get the Shadow Dragons.
Yeah, Shadow Dragons before him, in my opinion.
Yeah. There's a few options there, but fuck. Do you think Bandai is willing to do that after what the fucking recent DLC gave us? You think they're gonna try that hard for us? Let's be honest, chat.
Nah.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm so
all
sorry.
The GT cast. Yeah, I don't know that when it comes to that GT cast, bro, there's a lot of stuff we could get that I don't think we will get. I don't know this character, bro. I'm just gonna put him somewhere. Like I'm just gonna put him here.
Be funny. This is what's gonna be funny. I'm gonna yap fest real quick. I'm gonna give you a quick sage yap right now. You know what would be fucking funny? You are. The funniest fucking thing Bandai Namco could do is give us Dragon Ball Heroes characters.
Never. I don't think that's never happening.
The funniest fucking thing that these niggas could fucking do. Give us a random fucking golden queen to just make us crash the fuck out.
It would be fire, but I doubt it. He said unzad, bro. He just followed to say that. Yo, appreciate you for the follow. He said they're probably just gonna do like a Xenoverse 3 and milk our wallets for DLC again. Yeah, if they're gonna do heroes characters, bro, they're doing it through Xenoverse. There's no way they're not. He said he is. Bro. Like, holy. Let me see, bro. Super Boo with the regen is disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. After every knockback, have you ever fought? It's almost on the same level as like a fusion. It's that bad. After every knockback, they can heal, and it's like 2 bars, bro. It's so stupid.
Did we get Bootinks yet? I know Bootinks is the fucking embodiment of fucking Satan.
Yeah, he's pretty wild too, but I think low-key this character is low-key better than like I'll put him here. That regen is so bad. Like it's so bad to deal with, and this one is just as bad. We'll put him right there. Bootanks will go right above him. Above Gogeta?
Oh, Blue Gogeta.
Yeah. It's that bad, bro. Like if you're not damaging him crazy to a point where he's like dying instantly, the second he knocks you away, he's healing like 2 bars back. It's bad.
That is facts. It is crazy. Yeah, you're right. It's been a while, but I will be honest. Bootinks is the main motherfucker of my PTSD of fucking Squadron Zero. It's the reason I ain't played this fucking game in 3 weeks, nigga.
Man, bro. I don't blame you. I don't think Gohan is that bad, actually. I think Gohan is probably really, like, I've played him a couple times. I don't think he's that bad. I think he's actually really solid. He has after image. I think his rush chains. I know he has heavy finish and then flying kicks, I think. And that's actually really good in this new patch. Due to that, I think I would put him above Cell. Maybe on the same level as Ultimate Gohan. Maybe a bit worse. Maybe I'll put him right below Ultimate Gohan. Meta cooler better. Better than Mecha Frieza, yeah.
I never
Kid
played Metal
Buu?
Gear, so I can't even speak on that.
I don't think so. Basically, if you've played Majin Buu and you think Majin Buu is a decent character, Kid Buu is basically the same character, except he has instant transmission and sleep. So if he hard knockdowns you, it's really bad. He's decent. He's not terrible. But if he fishes for that hard knockdown and he gets it off, it's over. Due to that, I'm gonna put him like up here.
You should put him up 2 slots higher because of aura. He's a Black Air Force character.
He is, yeah.
Went to heaven, did beat your ass.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Aura alone, he goes up 2 slots. If he's right there under Supercell, he needs to go up 2 slots now. He should be next to Gohan, just off of aura. That nigga was stumping niggas in heaven.
Yeah.
Think about that.
I ain't gonna lie, like, yeah.
Beat you in heaven, then beat your ass again.
Yeah, cause like it can be disgusting, especially like if they're abusing the hard knockdown into the regen. Like, yeah, it could be disgusting. I almost want to put him above Gohan, but I ain't gonna do
He will
that.
make you crash out.
Yeah.
So fucking hard.
Oh my God, we finally got there. Hercule, bottom of F, worst character in the game. You can never win a game with that character.
Yeah, he's just a staller, bro. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hercule, biggest waste of fucking time character.
Yeah. Honestly.
I
You
agree.
know, these tier lists usually take 3 hours. And we're at 1 hour and 26. I think we're like halfway through. We're making really good time right now. I'm not even gonna lie. He said my boo was a menace.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why we gave him 2 slots ahead, just off of aura. We bumped him up on the line.
I don't think Chaozu was amazing, but he's not terrible. I'm gonna put him like, he's such a low DP and does like no damage, so I'm gonna put him like right next to Krillin. I think like right below, right next to Cell Jr. actually. Yajirobe, I don't really remember like that aside from the Senzu bean, and it's not that lethal.
Yajirobe was crazy.
Yeah, in the
Pre-patch
beginning,
Yajirobe,
yeah.
That boy was S tier. Pre-patch Yajirobe
Oh, yeah.
was something different.
Oh yeah, when the game first came out, Yajirobe was definitely up there in like the S's, but he dropped
Facts.
severely. He's like either bottom. I'm gonna put him like right above grade 8 right above grade 8 Vegeta, right below Videl. Honestly,
I can agree. I can agree with that. You cooking. You cooking.
we doing
Guwap.
decent
I ain't
right
gonna
now.
lie. I came in here. I was expecting to argue with your ass, Guwap, but you cooking right now.
Oh,
with this nigga.
we doing decent right now though. I ain't gonna lie. We got
one Z tier.
oh man.
One Z tier is insane.
Well, that's because
it's
we
been
holding
open
up the
instinct
crazy
even worse.
characters. Like we waiting to do Gogeta and Goku. Like we saving
I
them.
didn't see the list. Okay.
So Pan flying kicks on the first rush chain after a misstrike. Man, I think better than Krillin, better than Piccolo, better than Cell.
For sure.
Yeah, we'll stop her like here. Yeah, we'll just stop her mid C tier.
What, you think she's worse than Majin Buu? Than Fat Buu?
I don't really, cause like I haven't played the character, so I don't know how strong, like how hard he hits when he does catch you. If he doesn't hit that hard, then she goes above for sure. But like Gotenks is a fusion, so it's like,
I wouldn't put her above Gotenks, but from my personal experience, I liked her a lot more than Fat Buu, bro.
yeah, and we'll leave her there then, cause like I ain't played him like that. Oob is decent. I've played him like twice before. He's actually decent.
Twice is insane.
Yeah, I ain't really played him
black
like that.
Representation. You only played that nigga twice, Guwap?
Bro, I turn every other character black, bro.
In this
I turn every other character black, bro. Like, I do.
Oh my gosh.
Let me see.
You're right. You mod them all black anyway. You're right.
Yeah.
You dodged a bullet with that.
He say, ooh, better than Super Vegeta. Really?
Fuck no. Don't lie. Don't lie. Do not.
I don't
whoever
know
said
how
that, he's a
good this
liar.
character is, but I feel like I remember him being decent. Like I want to put him like top of C tier, maybe like right below Frieza. I'll put him like right below Mecha Frieza, bro.
I'll give you that. Did he say Super Vegeta or Super Vegito? Did I hear that?
Vegeta.
Right? Oh, Vegeta. Okay. I'm sorry.
Majub, though, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't have some decent games against Majub. I'm gonna put him like A somewhere. Let's put him like right above. Let's put him like right below base Gogeta. Or like right above. I think he's like a 7 DP.
I don't know. Yeah, he's 7. I believe he's 7. If I say one thing about Majub, he is the epitome of a character that someone's played. If you lose to a Majub, you know that he was just a better player.
Yeah.
He's the most balanced character.
I'm gonna put him like right here. He'll go like mid A.
He's not Super Saiyan 1 Gohan, but he holds his weight.
Right. Is this the vanilla tier list? Yes, it is. Yes, sir. Base oob, low key better. Really?
Disagree.
I don't know the rush chains like that. I ain't played the characters, but from what I know, I feel like I've fought better Majubs than I fought normal oobs.
Majub's put the Floyd Mayweathers on a nigga a few times, too many. I'ma be honest.
See, like I fought pretty good Majubs before. I don't know. We just gonna leave him there unless somebody says anything. Bardock, he's decent. I'm not gonna lie. He got flying kicks on the 4th, which is the worst. But like, I mean, at least he has them at all. So, I mean, you can't Sonic Sway or Perception mid combo anymore unless they charge up a smash. So hey, I'll put him decent somewhere. I'll put him like right.
What was that one move he had to go out before the patch? He only required like fucking 2 skill points for it.
He had an explosive wave that gave him instant spark. They made that be 5
That's
though.
what it was. His instant spark was insane. That's
Yeah. I'm gonna put him right below base Vegeta Super. He's a 4 DP, but he's pretty solid.
Bardock is the worst in this update since he doesn't auto deflect Key Blast during spark. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, a lot of characters don't, but he still gets he's really decent on top of the fact that he can use an explosive wave at 5 skill counts that gives him sparking for free. So like if you needed it last second, like, you know, it's there.
But think about that, GuWAPP. How often do you let your gauge get to 5 skill count?
A lot. Me personally, I do, because like I don't use a lot of skill count based stuff. Like I don't revenge counter a lot ever. Like my stuff just be building up. So
okay, so this is coming from a hands-on leader. This is GuWAPP's a Floyd Mayweather fighter. He'd rather just beat your ass.
Yeah, like I'm
niggas don't play
running
that way,
up.
GuWAPP.
See, yeah, exactly. But me personally, I think, you know, I could definitely get to that a couple of times. Blue Vegito should be higher, very high damage and full power charge. This is okay. So I agree that he's nasty, right? The only problem is that he doesn't have flying kicks. If he had flying kicks, he'd be above Blue Gogeta. But if you've seen the defense tutorial, you would know why this character is not better than any of these characters that are up here. Not having flying kicks murders this character.
Really?
Yeah.
Flying kicks got that much weight to it.
Yes, literally. Go to the YouTube and watch the defense tutorial, bro. You're gonna see why.
I've been watching your shit.
I'm telling you, you're gonna see why, bro. Max Roshi should be higher. Where's he at?
Why should Roshi be higher?
They say he's like, they say he's like hard to hit. I mean, if I was gonna put him higher, bro.
I don't see a lot of Roshi's online, I'll be honest. Lately,
I fought like one that was decent.
Yeah.
But like, because he doesn't have flying kicks, bro, like you could do the same thing to him you could do to Blue Vegito, bro. It's really basic to fight. He smokes Chaozu. Well, nah, because they both got flying kicks. And he doesn't. If you really wanted to, you could just, I mean, he gets super armor, but what other than that? Like, I mean, because he gets super armor, I might put him above Roshi. But like,
full power Frieza at C.
Yeah, cause like, if I'm not mistaken, the only one that goes higher is these two, fourth form and Mecha Frieza.
I'm not gonna argue. All right, yeah, you all right? That's fine. That's fine.
They're not like crazy, but they're not. I don't know. Like they're low DPs, so it's like. He said, I don't know. I'm gonna just leave him there.
PTSD.
I thought, bro, Radiz is decent, bro. I almost want to say he's just as decent as Bardock. Like, he's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I want to put him like low A tier, maybe like one above Super Saiyan 2 Goku. He has probably the fastest rush super in the game as far as like how fast it comes out after the cutscene. It's pretty nasty, bro.
Vegeta should be higher, very high damage, and full charge. Full charge is good. I agree with
it. It is good, yeah, but it's like, what does it matter if he ain't gonna be able to touch you? You know. Radiz tough. Yeah, Radiz is really good. I'm gonna just leave him low A tier because he's such a low DP. I'm gonna just leave him there for now. Cyberman is not terrible, but he's not great. He's just gonna go C tier around here. I'm gonna put him. I'll put him right below Yajirobe. He's not like terrible. I fought some decent games with a Cyberman, not gonna lie.
Bro,
Nappa.
I tell you now, a good Cyberman will fuck up your self-esteem so much.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, for sure. Nappa's pretty decent though. I'm not gonna lie. He hits kind of hard.
He's at least mid tier. He's at least in the very middle. He's really good.
Yeah, I think Nappa will probably go like. I'll put Nappa one above. Matter of fact, I'll put him one below, like right here. I'll put him between base Vegeta early and Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. I think he's like really decent, not gonna lie.
But you think he's better than Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks?
Cause like, well actually, I might put him one below. Now that I think about it, cause he actually has flying kicks. Nappa doesn't. So I'll put him here. He's just like really tanky, almost just like Max Power Roshi, but like he hits harder. I'll put him like one above Pan, or like matter of fact, nah, I'll put him like right below Majin Buu. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just leave him there. Zarbon, if I'm not mistaken, gets flying kicks on the first rush chain. I could be wrong though. Let me know. I want to put him like right here somewhere, maybe like right next to Frieza.
Never touch Zarbon. I don't have no input on this one.
Yeah, like I've never touched Zarbon like that, but I think he gets flying kicks on the first rush chain.
He look like Zarbon. Look at that shit go up.
Bro, like yeah, if anybody playing Zarbon, it's you. For real though. Man, heavy finish on his first two. Oh, okay. He will go right before. Actually, with that, he'll go right next to Pan, right below Pan. Actually.
Yeah, below, not above, below.
Right. Super Zarbon.
Man, I've been putting hands on niggas with Pain.
Yeah. Bro, what the fuck does Dodoria go? Dodoria I'll put right next to Super Zarbon because I don't really know much about him. Kui, same thing. They all go together. Ginyu, on the other hand. Ginyu?
Oh my god.
If he lands that body swap, bro.
PTSD.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like, if you get beat up, you can literally just get beat up the whole game, get one knockaway, insta spark, and win.
Oh my, I don't know where to put him, GUWAPP. Like it's a 50-50. It's really, this nigga is poker. This nigga's a walking casino. He could hold you or he could fuck up really bad.
His rush chains ain't too bad. It's like, bro, it's like you said, it's a 50-50, but because it's that big chance to win like that, I'm low-key gonna put him in the A tier, not gonna lie. I might just put him bottom of A tier for his gimmicks.
Don't you dare put this nigga in S. Mustard said, don't you dare put him in F tier.
He's going bottom of A for his gimmicks. Cause I fought some really cheesy Ginyus and it's so lame, bro.
Epitome of poker, dog. He's the epitome of a fucking coin flip.
Yeah, literally. We just gonna leave him up there. I ain't gonna lie. Raccoon, one of like the best type of ultimate in the game, the explosive wave that you don't have to leave the stepping barrier for. Insta spark, explosive wave, if I'm not mistaken. No flying kicks though.
You fine with that, Mustard? You fine with him being in a low A tier, right? Because he's not
So
going
I'll
above
take that.
he's not going above that. He's the king of the 50/50s, Mustard. I'm telling you that shit now.
Yeah. Raccoon though, he's pretty. I might just put him right below Ginyu. Honestly, because he's pretty decent, bro. Oh yeah, he did get his health nerfed. That's true. Insta spark and a buff, not explosive wave, false courage. Oh, okay. He'll go C tier then. He said, "I'm just a gambling man." I feel you. I feel you. With that though, I'm not gonna lie. No explosive wave. I might just put him like. I'll put him like right here. I'll put him right here. Top of C tier.
What your gut telling you right now? What are you feeling in your soul right now? He's definitely above full power Frieza. I get that.
Yeah, but like,
I'm more than Frieza.
I don't know, man. It's just like in neutral, all these characters would beat him except for like Ginyu, but that he's up there because of his gimmicks.
Okay.
Tier list looking crazy. What's good, man? Doesn't Cyberman having one shot kill? Nope, that's only an Omega. What's good, Glow? Right now we trying to work on this, man. We've been doing it for like an hour and 40. We trying to finish before 3 hours because all our tier lists, both of them so far, have been 3 hours. So I'm trying to speed run it so we don't gotta be here for 3 hours again.
I'm gonna tell you this, GTGUWAPP. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
When you see base form Zamasu, man, I'm waiting for when you get to Zamasu. Where you put him is whether or not I crash out on stream. I might.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I got a special spot for Zamasu, bro. Cause look, he's a little different.
Okay.
So if I tried to explode on someone, it won't kill. No, it will not kill. It will not kill. Having fun with this project, yes, sir. You gotta finish that up and figure out why the thing breaking, bro. Cause I'ma rock that. I ain't gonna lie. I'ma rock that outfit once you're done.
Is glue. If he puts Zamasu where I don't want him to be, I'm crashing out tonight, y'all. I'm gonna crash out and I'm gonna go to sleep. That's all y'all gotta know.
You talking about regular Zamasu? I
we talking
did.
base form Zamasu before fuse.
Yeah.
Play with him if you want to. Play with him if you want to, GTGUWAPP. Just know I'm gonna crash out.
We gonna see where he go, man. I got you. I got
We
you.
gonna see.
You say you gonna test it? All right, yeah. Let me know when it works. When you get that to work, send that to me. I'ma rock that. Also, I made a custom aura for Goku Black. So if you want it, I'll send it to you, and you can just throw that on that mod. Which one, Goku Black? No, Zamasu. Zamasu Squishy.
Fucking Mohawk. The one that has the worst hairline.
Holy. He said, "Let me see it." I don't think I screenshotted it. And my Unreal's not open. I'm gonna have to show you though, because I did do a custom aura for him. Barter. He said, "Wait. In my opinion, Jace is the best 3DP. Rolling hammer on 1, flying kicks on 2, explosive way." Okay, yeah, that sounds lethal. Not gonna lie. Barter is pretty decent though, if I'm not mistaken. I want to put him like up here. I'll put him like there. Jace, on the other hand, like he said, is pretty lethal. I want to put him like up here somewhere. I'll put him like here. Jace will go like higher C tier.
Yeah, I think by the cost efficiency, GTGUWAPP. As cheap as he is, he's a really.
And yeah, like, but that's the thing. We're doing this with the mindset more of singles. Like, if it was based on like DP, a lot of the lower tiers would be way up here somewhere.
Makes sense.
He said, "I wish the story mode was more cinematic." Me too, bro. Me too. But nah, Glow, I'll show you the aura though. It's like it literally lights up the whole map. Like you can see the aura reflecting on like if you're playing on islands, you will see the aura reflecting on the ground and stuff. Like it's crazy.
Buster said he has 3 ads. Think about that.
3 ads is ridiculous. Somebody give that man a sub.
Those 3 ads, you just bought this nigga a Subway sandwich just now.
No, you didn't. Don't let him lie to you and make you believe that. And that is not true. That is not true. I wish. Goldo.
You just paid his rent with those 3 ads.
That is all right. That is, you gonna have them believing I'm rich or something. That's wild. Let me see. Goldo is as mid as it gets. I'm gonna just throw him on top of the Doria. Yeah, I don't know. King Cold, I've played. He's not too bad. I'm gonna put him right next to Frieza, honestly. Android is 16, no flying kicks. So once again, another character that you could just defense tutorial on and it'll work. He does have explosive wave though. With that being said, I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him right below Ginyu in the A tier. Not gonna lie, because he's strong enough and unblockable super. Like he can do a couple little things here and there. Z17, I don't remember.
Does 16 have unblockables?
Yep, an unblockable super. I don't think 17's Z is that strong, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna put him down here somewhere. For now, I'm gonna just put him there. Mid C tier, mid to high C tier. Super 17 or 17 super. He's pretty good, not gonna lie. Explosive wave, insta spark. He's pretty solid. Flying kicks on his 4th smash. He could step in and do it. Same thing as Super Saiyan 2 Kid Vegeta.
I'd argue that GUWAPP.
I don't know where I want to put him.
When you have a fucking suicide bomb in him, where it fucking drops him to 2 HP.
But it'll do like 30k though.
That's facts. That's a 3-bar.
You know.
That's facts. That's facts.
Whenever Super 17 comes out, I'm maining him until I get the Z rank. Well, you gotta hope and pray he comes out and is actually a decent character, you know, because like it's one thing to get the character, but it's another for the character to actually be good. So barrier low key worse than explosive wave, can escape a rush super after you use it. This is true, but I mean, you can escape supers and ultimates with that though. So it's like, it's still pretty good. It serves its purpose, you know? I think this character is pretty good. He's an android. He's gonna go high A tier somewhere. Yeah, he'll go right here, honestly. Either there or like right below. Nah, he'll go right there. High A tier. Android 18 in the same exact boat. I would say she's a little bit worse. Maybe a little bit better because of that one beam she has that comes out instantly. I don't care if he becomes trash. I'm still manning him. That's what I was saying about Super Saiyan 4 Dama Goku, bro. Thankfully, though, I get 2 chances at that character being good. One in the kid version and one in the adult one, so... Android 19, this character is now butt. I'm not even gonna look at him twice. I'm gonna put him below like Dodoria somewhere. Dr. Zero, same thing. Just put him like right here. Matter of fact, he gets flying kicks a couple different times, plus he's an android. I'm gonna put him like right next to 17Z. Bobbity, don't even look at me twice. Deborah gets after him in strike. I've never played him. I don't know what else he has. Honestly, what does anybody know Deborah's rush chains, bro? Super Saiyan 4 Kid Goku was going to be busted since it's Dama. I hope so. He better be. 19 and 20 are goated because they can absorb Ki Blast. That's nothing though, for real. You can hit him right after that. How is Yajirobe better than Great Saiyaman? Heal. Regen, flying kick, and after him is strike. Okay, I don't know. I'll just put him up here.
You just pop that pill and he back in the game, dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna just put him up here somewhere. Honestly, high C tier.
Go hit that bitch, pop that Senzu beam. Woo! Round 2, nigga. Let's get it.
Yeah. Z17 has a high or no, a slow startup beam. slow startup beam doesn't sound too great. I mean, I don't know. I'll just put him right there. Unblockable
And
super.
Unblockable super. Okay.
Who?
Those unblockables carry weight.
An unblockable super. You talking about Z17 or Deborah? Deborah.
17 doesn't
really?
have unblockables.
Apparently Deborah got one. If that's the case, then I'll just put him higher. I'll just put him like
Deborah
right here.
has a fucking unblockable? No fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Does he?
I guess so. Frieza Soldier, I'll put him one above Hercule. Base Broly Z has flying kicks on his first rush chain for God knows why. Knowing what he's capable of, I will put him higher. I will put him like all the way up here.
I'd say he's balanced, yeah. I'd call baseball brother pretty balanced.
Yeah, he's going mid 8s here. Super Saiyan Broly Z will go a little bit below. I don't think he even has flying kicks, if I'm not mistaken, but knowing what he's capable of, he will go right above Android. Matter of fact, right below Android 16. Legendary Super Saiyan Broly we will save for the end as one of the most broken characters that at a point we're all the way up here in the high Z tier. Base Broly Super doesn't have flying kicks. The best thing you can do is rely on his unblockable super, which I would say is better than Broly Z. Super Saiyan.
I'll be right back, go up. I'm going to get some shots, dog.
All right. I would put him. Where do I put him? Where do I put him? You could do something with him. I mean, he's not better than 16, I don't think. I'll put him there. I guess he can go there. Not legendary Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan Broly right below. Not gonna lie, I think he's better than Super Saiyan Broly Z. Evil Flame. He got full power charge or not? He does. But he has shotgun key blast though, so he's not that great. Aside from the fact that he gets his key back, it's like, okay, what else can you do? You can't combo reset. Well, actually, matter of fact, he can't at all. You would have to do like a fake reset. Let's see. Super Garlic Jr. Don't think this character's that great. Not gonna lie. We're gonna throw him. I'm gonna throw him right below my Evil Boo, because I don't know that character like that. Dr. Willow still does, or maybe, matter of fact, maybe he doesn't do a lot of damage anymore since all giants got nerfed. But we do know this character used to be absolutely disgusting. We will throw him pretty low though now, since like he got a crazy nerf. He is an android though, so I don't want to put him too low. I'll put him like right here. Garlic has a heal, really. If he has a heal, then he gets some extra points. I'll put him like right up here. Full power Broly Super is another one of those high DP characters, but I don't think we need to save him for the end. He's never been too broken. That explosive wave is lethal though, so we will put him in the A tier. If you play passively, you could really spam that explosive wave crazily. Plus he hurts if he does catch you, but it's like another if he catches you situation. We'll put him like up here somewhere. Yeah, we'll leave him right there, not gonna lie. Right below 17 super. Turles. In Omega he's butt. Or no, in here he's butt. In Omega he's good. So due to the fact that he's only good in Omega and he's butt in Sparking Zero, we're gonna put him. I don't know, bro. He's not like. I'll put him right here. I wish he was better, bro. Before the game came out, I wanted to play him really badly. Why is Broly Legendary Super Saiyan Z so much scarier than full power Broly Super Saiyan? Honestly, bro, I don't know. That's the game's fault. I don't know why they did that. We're finally at the movie characters, though. Lord Slug. He has the 2-bar beam super that he can just continuously like spam, just like Chaozu. We'll put him like right there below Chaozu, bro. Honestly. They hold Turles. Yes, exactly. And yes, Broly full power did get instant transmission as well. We did take that into account too. Giant Lord Slug. We're gonna put him right below Grade A Vegeta. Cooler's actually pretty solid. He's a decent character. He's gonna go like high C tier. Like he's not terrible or like worse than a lot of these other characters. We'll put him like right here. But Final Form Cooler, on the other hand, 2-bar super, a rush super, a beam ult. He has a barrier like super, like 17 super. Rush chains. I know he gets flying kicks on the first smash. He's pretty decent. He gets a paralyzed ki blast, which is not the best, but I mean, it's decent. I do think he's better than all these characters, though. So we will put him. Low key, I want to put Cooler pretty high. I think he's a high A tier. I'm going to put him like right here. Right next to 17 Super. Honestly. He's decent. He'll go like right there. Metal Cooler. He gets a heal. He's an android, so he could like spam ki blast at you if he wants to. He gets instant transmission if I'm not mistaken. If you don't play him aggressively, he will heal on you. And if he knocks you away, once again, he will heal on you. Does Cooler say the yeah from Fighters? I don't think so. Metal Cooler is not that bad, honestly. He got the fastest heal too. Yeah, we'll put him pretty decently high. Simply for the same cheese reasons as like the other healing characters.
The chat, could you hear me, GTUWAPP?
Yes, sir. We're back.
Where we at with the tier list right now? You know, we had to get us some more Patron, fellas. We have us a long night ahead of us, fellas.
Yeah, we on Metal Cooler right now.
Oh man, oh yeah, fuck him. I ain't never touched him. I ain't got nothing to say.
I just know he could heal, so I'm trying to think like, where do I really? I mean, I'll put him right next to Ginyu actually
I
for
mean,
the
that's
gimmicks.
your expertise, GTUWAPP. I don't know shit about Metal Cooler. I never took. I might have touched him twice.
Yeah, we're gonna leave him up there with Ginyu.
All I know is, GTUWAPP, if it ain't at least 4 Z tiers up here by the end of the night, then you did it wrong.
Oh no, it for sure will be. It for sure will be. 13 is fire.
We're about to put this one. We're putting 13 at with it. The country bumpkin.
I think low key, he's better than a lot of characters. He starts with 2 skill counts. He's an android. He gets flying kicks on the first rush chain. You could do a lot with him. I might just put him up here, honestly. I'm gonna put him like right above 18.
I stacks and drinks for the tier list with Busaga in the background. See, that's fire. Busaga. I'm gonna tell you this, JP. You're gonna hate me when I say this one. Busaga was my least favorite saga. Except when it got to Kid Buu. When Kid Buu started crashing out, that's when I enjoyed the saga. I'm so sorry. Y'all are gonna hate me for saying that shit.
I think
sorry,
personally,
bro,
bro, I hated the Frieza saga until Goku goes Super Saiyan, personally.
What?
Honestly, bro, like they're just running away the whole time, bro. Like they're just running the whole time. And I hate the Ginyu Force. I hate every variation of Frieza other than his final form. Like, I don't know, bro.
Really?
Yeah, other than his final form in like golden and black, I don't like any of his other transformations. It just didn't work for me. Like, I don't know. I like every other saga better.
You're telling me you didn't like Vegeta beating the shit out that little 3-year-old Gohan? He said, "Come here, fucking nigga."
See, nah, bro. Like shit. Even then, I feel like that was Vegeta's lowest for his. That was his lowest time in terms of drip. Like, it was not good for Vegeta, bro.
He had
like
the football shoulder pads on.
Yeah,
right.
like nah, bro. I'm straight on that. Frieza saga was meh. Okay, what are we at? We're at 2 hours and 30 seconds. We're almost done. So let's see if we can make it before 3 hours. Fused 13, I don't think is that great, but he's strong. I mean, he hits decently hard. I'm gonna put him over here. Boom. Right there in front of Oob. Bojack. I don't think Bojack is that crazy. Vegeta caught like 10 bodies on that, man. This is true.
Bojack isn't crazy. I agree.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him like
debut and Ultimate Gohan pulled up. Yeah, when Ultimate Gohan pulled up, dog, that shit was crazy.
Right.
That was aura.
Bojack movie was nice.
It was in base form.
Yeah, I think low key. Okay, we're gonna leave Bojack there and do full power right next to Fuse 13. Janemba. Fat Janemba is not good. We would be putting him right. I'll put him above Lord Slug, I guess. Super Janemba is actually pretty solid. I played this character a decent amount in the last patch. I heard a lot about him, like his flying kicks breaking or something like that. In for like this new patch.
S? Oh shit.
I don't want to put him in S. I'm gonna put him in like decently high A, honestly.
Would you put him up, would you put him under Frieza?
No.
Super Frieza.
Frieza Super, where is he at? Nah. I'm gonna put him like
way up there.
I'm gonna put him right above Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He's that good. He's like high A tier. Honestly, it's just his skills are pretty weak, honestly.
Super Saiyan 3 Goku's fucking fire as well.
He is, but
agree,
like, I don't know. I want to, like, Janemba's just Janemba. For cool points even, I'm going to put him, like, one above Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Okay. We cooking so far. So far, this list looking healthy.
Oh, yeah.
This ain't looking too arguable.
Right. Tapion, Tapion might get mid-low C tier.
Never played him. I couldn't tell you.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna put him like right. I'm gonna put him like right next to Oob. I ain't gonna lie. Tapion is just man. He said I'm gonna head out. Y'all sleeping on Metal Cooler though. I don't know, bro. He can heal. He can do a lot, but I might move him later. I ain't gonna lie, babe. Appreciate you for coming through though. We gonna see. Can't wait to see where the lead land. We are slowly approaching the climax. Yes, sir. Like we getting there, bro. Harudagarn go down here. He's better than, I think he's probably better than all of these giants, so we'll put him there.
I'll ask you this, Guwa. What made you rate Tapion so low?
Cause like he's just weak. He doesn't hurt at all. He's a speed character, but he's not even really that fast. Like he just, I don't know. He's meh. He's alright. So. Baby Vegeta. I know he's actually pretty decent. Harudagarn's annoying. Yeah, I might move him up a couple spots. Not gonna lie. Matter of fact, let me do that real quick. I want to move him up to like, I don't know, like right there for now. I don't know. Baby Vegeta. I know he's pretty decent. Gets flying kicks on his first smash. He might go like really high. C tier. I'll put him like one above.
Flying kicks carries so much fucking weight, dog.
It does. Exactly. Tapion has amazing strings, but weak. Exactly. He's just too weak. Super Baby 1 will go one above Baby Vegeta. Super Baby 2, on the other hand, is pretty decent. Explosive wave and a pretty good kit. We will be putting him right above
I agree, JP. Super Baby 2 is extremely good.
Yeah, we'll put him right above Android 18, right below. Matter of fact, actually, no. We'll put him right here. We'll put him right below 17 Super. He's pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, strings and skills. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
That's perfect, honestly. For one character, GUWAPP, I've argued with you this whole time. I've been here, 30 minutes maybe?
Some.
Super Baby 2, you gave him the perfect fucking slot. That shit just looks perfect symmetry.
Yeah, either there or like one above 17 Super, but I'm gonna just leave it there because like 17 Super's nasty.
Spot. Yeah, you're in the sweet spot, dog. Just don't fix it if that shit isn't broken.
Right. Grade 8, baby. This character used to be wild, but they nerfed Giant so bad to the point where like he's not that lethal. He gonna go in the C tier, bro. Above all these characters, he'll probably stop like right here. Honestly, right below Majin Vegeta, bro. Honestly, they just nerfed Giants so bad to the point where it's like they're not even competing anymore. And this character used to be like top 3. Like I think in one of my tier lists, I put him as the best character. That might have been like when the game first came out though, or like one of the
Giants
best.
Were shitting on everyone.
Oh yeah,
Giants were shitting on everyone, dog.
Yeah, exactly. We're almost done, bro. 2 hours and 6 minutes. We're almost there. Let's get it. Send Shenron, but he's butt. He's going down here. Omega Shenron, he's like a 8 DP or something like that. I don't know what DP Omega Shenron is. He does get an extra half a health bar. He's not too great. His strings are not great at all. His moves are mid.
Not that insane, dog.
Yeah.
This kid is not that insane.
He's like high C tier, if that. He's like right. He'll go right above Fused 13, maybe right below actually.
Yeah, this kid ain't that crazy.
Right.
Half the health he doesn't have to get supported.
Spopovich, I would put like, where's Nappa? I'm gonna put him like right above Nappa. Right there. Beerus and Whis we're gonna leave for the end for the Z tiers. Base Goku Black is basically another base Goku. He has wild sense. His supers are terrible, except for his unblockable one.
Hey yo, GUWAPP, would you agree with what JP said just now?
Let me see.
Would you think that budokai tenkaichi 3's of Mega Shenron was better than the Sparking Zero of Mega Shenron?
Yes, absolutely.
I left that for GUWAPP to say that because I was gonna say fuck yeah, nigga. In every fucking way.
Where do I? Okay, base Goku Black will just go like somewhere near the base Gokus. He'll go like at the top of the base Gokus. Honestly, he's not that great, not too bad. We're gonna save Beerus, Whis, all of them. Rose Goku Black though is pretty solid. Instant spark, instant transmission, flying kicks on the first string, heavy finish, rolling hammer, I believe. And then Rush Key Wave, which isn't too bad. We're going to put him higher up here on this list. He has very bad range, but like the rest of his kit will make up for that. Due to that, we will be putting him... By the way, he does have a missile key blast, and then when he stands still, he gets like the slash one. So he can combo reset you pretty decently. We will put him... We'll put him right below Super Saiyan Sword Trunks, not gonna lie. He's not too great, not too terrible. 8 DP, which is cool, but I don't know. I might just put him like a... well, no, because Sword Trunks gets the explosive wave, which is really lethal. So we'll put him like right here. Yeah, that's where we'll keep him. Zamasu. Base Zamasu. This guy gets flying kicks on the first rush chain. Not sure what the rest of his rush chains are, but I'm pretty sure he gets flying kicks on the first rush chain. Aside from that, he gets after him in strike, bro. He's pretty lethal for like a base form character. He's gonna go pretty high in the A tiers, cause like S tiers, all the S tiers will dog him. But like, as far as the A tiers go, he's gonna go like right above Android 18 and right below Full Power Broly. Not gonna lie, he gets high A tier. Fuse Zamasu, on the other hand, I feel like is a little bit worse, honestly, than Zamasu based on simple things, but like Fuse Zamasu is a fusion. He gets a little bit more health. I don't know. I feel wrong throwing him in like the lower tiers. We'll put him right here, right below Super Baby 1, Baby Vegeta, and Cooler. High C tier. He's not terrible, but he's nowhere near great at all. Corrupted Fuse Zamasu. This is the best Zamasu I feel like in the game, aside from like Rose Goku Black. He, before the patch, had the UI Ki Blast loops, because if you didn't know, his standing charged Ki Blast was the Air Blast that UI has. It was disgusting. His first rush chain is flying kicks, even though he's huge for whatever reason. He gets explosive wave. He's a really good character, bro. Do not sleep on Corrupted Fuse Zamasu. Not gonna lie, he's gonna go S tier, bro. Plus he's a fusion, like, and he hurts a lot. Due to that, low-key, I think he goes above all these characters and stops like right here. Yeah, maybe even right above Trunks. Does he go above Gohan? Matter of fact, I don't know if he has a heal or an Insta Spark, but whatever it is, it's pretty lethal. I want to put him like right here. Not even gonna lie. Well, no, because he's a fusion, so he'll go one below Super Saiyan Adult Gohan, bro. He's lethal. Like, he's that lethal. He's high S tier for sure. Let's see. Next up we got Hit. Hit's pretty disgusting. He gets Missile Ki Blast, so he can combo reset you. Gets the same rush chains as Blue Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, all that good stuff. He will go S tier for sure. Maybe a little bit above, so like he can go right here. He gets After Image and Instant Transmission. Pretty solid. Yeah. He'll go here. Hit's pretty disgusting. The same way you can use Wild Sense, you can use After Image, but even better because it's After Image, and if you know, After Image is just better than Wild Sense. So Frost is not that solid, not gonna lie. He's meh. Paralysis Ki Blast, we're just gonna put him, I don't know, I want to put him like mid C tier, maybe low C tier. Let's put him like right here, right in front of Super Zarbon. He said if Hit was a 4-bar, he would have a complete different spot on this list. Bro, if Hit had the extra health bar, he'd definitely be like top 5 for sure. Base Kaba. Base Kaba is gonna go somewhere in the C tier, not even gonna lie, right below Frieza. Super Saiyan Kaba I want to put above, and I think if I remember correctly, Super Saiyan 2 was a bit worse in terms of like rush chains, so he'll go right there. Base Caulifla, all the Cauliflas are pretty solid. I'm gonna put Caulifla in like the A tier below Broly, not even gonna lie. Super Saiyan 2 is pretty good too, so we're gonna put her like right there. Base Kale I think is worse than Kaba, maybe worse than even these characters right here, so we'll take her down to there. Berserk Kale, stupid, definitely going up here. Berserk Kale gets the shout that will freeze you. It comes out really fast, freezes you for a long enough time for her to charge up, hit you with a free super, plus the super armor. It's so dumb. He said, I don't know why they put Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2 Kaba, but not for Caulifla. Just wondering, odd choice by the devs, but not a big one. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It was really weird for them to do that, in all honesty, but I don't know. Berserk Kale, I'm gonna put S, not even gonna lie. Plus she gets flying kicks. It's so dumb. She's good. She's going like right below Blue Goku. Matter of fact, right there, right above Super Saiyan 2 Team Gohan. These other characters will do her pretty bad though if they play correctly. Due to that, she'll go right there. Super Saiyan Kale, I don't think is that great. If I'm not mistaken, she's not actually that great, but I'm just gonna put her right below Caulifla because I never see anybody play this character. Base Kefla, oh my lord, don't sleep on this fusion. A lot of cheese here. A super that comes out without even having to leave the step-in barrier. An explosive wave ultimate that, if you've been listening before, you know is one of the best type, or is the best type of ultimate in the game. It's pretty bad. Kefla's gonna go high S tier simply for cheese reasons. Right below Boo. And this version of Kefla specifically is gonna go above Blue Gogeta. Super Saiyan Kefla I don't think is that great. Will probably go, because she's a fusion, she'll just go like right here. Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. I don't really know the rush chains like that, but I do know, once again, she has the best type of ultimate in the game with an Insta Spark. Might have Explosive Wave, and due to that, or not Explosive Wave, Insta Spark, or Wild Sense, I mean. Honestly, I'm just gonna put her here for now. It's still a fusion, still hurts like crazy. You know, S tier is looking nice right now. Yes, sir. We're at 2 hours and 16 minutes. We might make it before 3 hours. Let's do it. Jiren. Base Jiren is not that solid. Basically another variation. Basically plays like one of the base Gokus, not gonna lie. If I'm not mistaken, Explosive Wave and a heal that kind of takes a while to come out, but if you get it off, it'll be pretty solid for you. I'm gonna put them up here solely because like the hard knockdown spam into the heal is pretty solid. Let's lock in. We can finish this before 3 hours. Exactly. Full power Jiren used to be absolutely insane, but is not anymore due to the patches for the unblockable ultimates. Does have Explosive Wave though, which is pretty solid. Does have an Insta Spark, which is pretty solid. We will put full power Jiren. By the way, it's a non-DP. Does get more health. I'm gonna put full power Jiren like right here, bro. Somewhere in the A tier, about mid A tier, you know. Topo, not too crazy, not too sad of a character. I'm gonna put Topo maybe like right above Broly.
Yo, how long was my mic muted, dog?
This whole entire time.
I've been yapping for like 20 minutes.
Oh my
god.
God.
The fucking wall.
It's crazy. That is wild. Base Jiren is nice if used correctly. He even has, oh yeah, exactly. Like I was saying, if you do the hard knockdown into the hill, yeah, it gets crazy.
Oh my gosh, I'm fucking mad.
That is crazy.
I yapped so fucking much just now, y'all.
Oh my God.
Literally, I was yelling at a fucking wall.
That's crazy.
But we'll get back to the tier list, bro. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, God of Destruction Topo is pretty solid. I fought a couple people that like this character, and it's pretty solid actually. We're gonna put him up here somewhere.
Base Jiren is really good. Yes, I agree, JP. Since I have to fucking repeat everything I already fucking said 20 minutes ago.
Oh
my gosh.
He does have an unblockable ultimate, and he has one of the ultimates in this game that will barely ever lose a beam clash. I'm gonna put him like right. I'll put him right below Kefla, in between these two.
Unblockables carry so much weight, bro. An unblockable carries so much weight.
Oh yeah. I don't think Dispo is that crazy. He does have a lot of flying kicks. I don't think he has Explosive Wave. I think he might have 2 buffs actually. In which case he's not gonna go that high.
He does.
Yeah, we'll put him like right above base future Gohan. Jiren has flying kicks. Yes, he does. He does, but they're like in his third rush chain. Takes him a while to get there. Matter of fact, I'll probably put him up some. Well, no, because I think Super Saiyan Gotenks would probably beat him. Same with Android 18. Matter of fact, I'll do this.
Unblockables were insane. Unblockables are still insane. If you don't time this shit right, you're cooked, dog.
Oh, yeah. Pre-patch and at the insane speed it would travel at. Yeah, exactly. It was so dumb. Bergamo, I don't really know much about this character. I'm going to put him like around base Kale somewhere. I'll put him like right below Raccoon, honestly.
I see what GUWAPP's doing right now. He's waiting to the end for the most controversial fucking characters.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I can tell you're waiting. Those controversial fucks, I'm looking right at them.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think Rebrin going nowhere crazy. We're gonna put Rebrin like right here, right in front of Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Kakunsa is going right next to Dispo. They're basically the same exact character.
Yeah.
Dispo was in the A tier. I don't even think she goes there. She's going right next to Rebrin.
I don't know her name. Kakunsa.
Rosie? What does Rosie do? Nobody uses this character. I actually forgot she was in the game. She's going below right here. Because who uses Rosie? Analaza is the highest DPS giant. It might actually not be since Cell Max released, but because of how high damage this giant can do, actually they did just get nerfed in the last patch. Analaza might just go right behind Grade A, baby.
This is insane to see something like that.
Rosie has full power charge.
So much.
Okay, I'll just put her here. I like that top dogs are left. We will have some nice debates about those. Exactly. Base superhero Gohan is a pretty solid character. Not even gonna lie, he can go in the A tier simply because he's a 4 DP. Like if he wasn't a 4, he'd probably go up higher for sure. He will go right above Zamasu. He has explosive wave and full power charge. Crazy setup.
Oh,
it's basically the
missed
same.
The fucking Zamasu monologue. Fuck.
It's basically right next to base adult Gohan.
That's solid. That's solid. That's actually solid.
I think they're actually the same exact character.
Gohan's a little better. Let's be honest. Adult Gohan's
better. Due to that, we're gonna put him right above simply because of what we know he can do. He can get to Super Saiyan adult Gohan, which we saw before. I did put him up pretty high on the tier list. I put him right here due to the fact that he had a 2-bar super plus the rest of his kit. I think this Gohan is a little bit worse by like 1, but the setup with like explosive wave and full power charge is too lethal. Best Gohan superhero, yes, he does have after image, I think, actually. Now that I think about it, he might, yeah. We'll put him 1 below. Matter of fact, yeah, we'll throw him like right here, actually. We'll throw him like right there. I was wrong. I forgot he has after image instead. But it is Super Saiyan that has the same exact kit except for 1 move. Ultimate Gohan from Superhero, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. This character is a worse variation of Ultimate Gohan from the Buu Saga, but he's not that different. He does still have Wild Sense, but instead of an Insta Spark, he gets a 2 skill count buff that is like, why do you even have that? He has a teleporting super that can be useful if somebody's trying to pop an Insta Spark. Yes, it sucks to use it in a combo and stuff like that, but we're not gonna act like it's not good to have for when somebody's trying to pop an Insta Spark. So due to that, we're gonna leave him right below Ultimate Gohan right here. Plus, he has the ability to go into Beast Gohan, which I will be leaving for the rest of the crazy strong characters, because for who knows why, people like to compare him to MUI Goku as if he's as good. So we're gonna leave that.
No.
Piccolo superhero, I'm not gonna lie, he's decent. He's not bad. I'm gonna put him in the A tier. Question is where? I'm gonna put him like right below Fused with Kami because he's not as good as that one. So we're gonna put him right there. Ultimate Piccolo is basically one below him, in my opinion. Like, no flying kicks is just that bad, bro. Orange Piccolo is the 9 DP, I think, or an 8. I think it's an 8 DP. Something like that. Gets an extra bar of health. I'm gonna put him up here in the S somewhere because you can do some crazy stuff with him, especially with his giant transformation. I'm gonna put him like one above Super Saiyan Kefla, right behind God of the Destruction. Topo.
One of my favorite giants.
Orange Piccolo or Giant Orange Piccolo, you basically use in tandem with Orange Piccolo. I'm gonna put him one below Orange Piccolo. Gamma 1, in my opinion, is the best android in the game. He's a very good character. Best rush chains in the game, in my opinion. He's basically has the same thing as like Blue Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Goku, except his Ki cannon is a blaster wave, which no other character has that setup, if I'm not mistaken. Plus he's an android. Plus he has missile ki blast. He's disgusting. Plus explosive wave, bro. Explosive wave on top of that. Like, what? He's a neutral machine. He's disgusting. He's gonna go up here top of S tier for sure. He's like that. He's better than Gogeta Super, especially, or Super Gogeta Z. I mean, simply because of what's it called? The missile ki blast instead of the shotgun.
And then to run the TP cost, this nigga's nice. He's the most cost efficient motherfucker on this tier list.
Yeah, he's like that, bro. If you want to get good with any android, bro, Gamma 1 is the best one to do it with, in my opinion. Yeah. Gamma 2 is basically 17 Super. Not even gonna lie, it's basically the same exact setup. Where is he at? I'm gonna put him right next to him. He's a little bit worse, in my opinion.
Fucking bomb dog.
Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna put him right below 17 Super. Cell Max is just another giant. I feel like I'm gonna put him right next to Analaza, honestly. I'm gonna put him like right above just cause, but he's not better than Grade 8 Baby. So mid C tier in terms of competitiveness. Finally, we get to our Daima characters, and we have not hit 3 hours. We are about 30 minutes away, so we're almost there, y'all. Let's get it. They did just update Mini Goku Daima, or Daima Goku. If y'all know, the last tier list we did, he was at the very bottom, but with this new update, he's actually solid, not gonna lie. In my opinion, he is basically right up there with base GT Goku. He is literally just like, he's just as good, in my opinion. Honestly, he's solid, okay? I think he's actually better than base GT, in my opinion. He gets... what's his skill count moves? He gets sleep, which you could do some crazy stuff with from the hard knockdowns. And I think a buff aside from that, but sleep can go crazy, bro. So due to that, I'm gonna put him up there. All right. He's a 4 DP, so I'm not gonna go too crazy and put him above like base Goku Super or nothing like that, but like he is disgusting. He said do Pansy first. All right, Pansy we'll do up next. Pansy is just like, it's a cheese machine. Thank God she doesn't do more damage than she does. But you can do some crazy things with Pansy, not gonna lie. The problem is though, she's very, very weak. Due to that, she goes to the low C tier. I'm not even gonna put her in F tier because she's actually decent.
What is she? Isn't she like what, a 2.5 more, right?
I don't even know, bro, but I'm gonna definitely put her above Super Saiyan Vegeta Super. Honestly, in my opinion, Super Saiyan Vegeta Super is so butt, bro. We're gonna put Pansy up here just cause, like, for the fun of it, I guess.
Valid.
Super Saiyan Mini Goku, okay? If you did not know, he has an underlying debuff. He takes like 10% more damage than any other character in this game and does less damage than any other character in this game. But he's in Super Saiyan, which is kind of sad, not gonna lie. But his rush chains are decent. He's a pretty solid character. He gets after image and instant spark. Problem is, he doesn't do a lot of damage. And he takes more damage than your average character. Honestly, I want to put him like up here somewhere because his rush chains are so decent. I'm gonna put him like right above Majub. I'm gonna put him right above Team Gohan, and I will stop here. I will put him right below Base Trunks. Trunks is just lethal, bro. Base Mini Vegeta is not too crazy at all whatsoever. He's definitely worse than base Goku or than base Dama Goku. Worse than these fusions. I want to say worse than Piccolo too. I'm gonna put him like right here. Matter of fact, no, he's not even better than him. He's worse than these Gokus, worse than Bardock, worse than... Honestly, I'd rather play base Vegeta, rather play Super Saiyan 4.
You are talking crazy on this nigga's name right now.
I am, but hey, Radiz is better. I'm gonna put him right above, or matter of fact, oh my god, I don't know. I'm gonna put him like here, bro. Bottom of A tier, above these characters. I'm not gonna do him too crazy, but he's definitely better than these characters, though. I don't know. Super Saiyan 2 Cauliflower, I honestly want to say is better than them, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm gonna put Vegeta. I'm gonna put Vegeta here. Honestly, bottom of A tier, not too sad. Super Saiyan Mini Vegeta, not even gonna lie. I want to put him like right by like Kaba. I don't know. Like I don't think he's that great at all. Super Saiyan Mini Vegeta is all right. I'm gonna put him like one above his base form. Super Saiyan 2 Mini Vegeta, I actually find to be pretty fun to play. He does not get the debuffs that, like, for whatever reason, Mini Goku has. Dama Goku gets them weird debuffs that I was talking about, but hey, he doesn't. So he hits just as hard as adult characters, in my opinion, I think. Or not in my opinion, but I'm pretty sure, like, he hits just as hard as the adult characters. He's pretty solid, not gonna lie. Rush chains are, okay. You know, you can work with him if you have to. He gets explosive wave and after image strike. So that's definitely a plus. I think he will go directly below Super Saiyan Broly full power. Okay. Super Saiyan 3 Mini Vegeta.
You put this nigga above the GOAT Zamasu, you...
I had to. I had to. I don't know, but Super Saiyan 3, bro, he's gonna go somewhere in the S tier. Wild Sense, Insta Spark, you know, basically the same kid as any other broken character in this game. I will put him right below Berserk Kale. Matter of fact, no. I'm gonna put him like right below Super Saiyan 2. No, right above him. I'll put him above God Goku. We're gonna stop there. Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta goes mid S tier. Okay, keeping it real. Wait till we get to Super Saiyan 2 and 3. Exactly. I'm gonna put him mid S tier, honestly. Glorio is actually pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. He's not a bad character at all whatsoever, but he does not kind of hurt. Yeah, Glorio's cool, but he doesn't hurt like that. So I might just have to throw him, like, his rush chains are nasty though. I'm not gonna lie. Due to that, he will go right up.
He's not insane, but he's fun to play with. Like, he's one of those very few characters where it's like, okay, he may not be one of the best, but I enjoy fucking playing with Glorio, dog.
I'm gonna put him right above Super Saiyan Mini Vegeta, right below Cauliflower. He's low A tier, but he's solid. Not gonna lie. He's alright. Alright, we're at 2 hours and 34 minutes. We're making good time. Let's get it. Majin Ku, I'm not gonna lie. I've played a lot of this character. He's basically Kid Buu. He has a regen that you could pop on every knockaway. He's pretty solid, not gonna lie. I would play a lot more of this character if I got the chance, so we will do that and place him pretty high on this tier list. He will go directly. Honestly, personally, I want to say he's better than Kid Buu. He's a better variation of Kid Buu, in my opinion. He'll go right before Ultimate Gohan from Superhero. I feel like that's a good placement for him. Mid S tier, Ku is fire, not gonna lie. Now, we are here to the broken characters that we wanted to say for last. So we'll go from least. We'll go from least broken, in my opinion, to most broken. Let's start with legendary Super Saiyan Broly. He used to be insane. He used to be absolutely stupid in this game. Do I feel like he's still as lethal? Absolutely not. That unblockable ultimate is way slower and it will only really hit if you do it on a knockaway. He does not have flying kicks. You could just defense tutorial him to death and he will lose the game. He does have explosive wave though for if he does get caught. He does have a 4-bar unblockable rush super where you do not have to leave the stepping barrier to pop it off. He's not as crazy as he once was. Is he still decent though? Yes. I feel like I want to put him directly above Vegeta. Blue Vegeta specifically. He's like right there. Okay. Now, let's talk Beerus. Beerus, in my opinion, was never that crazy of a character. Aside from his unblockable ultimate, the second he lost that, it was not the end, or it was the end of the world for that character. He does have sleep though, so if he wants to farm sleep at the top of the map with hard knockdowns, he can. But aside from that, he's not that great of a character in my opinion at all. But yes, he is a 10 DP and he does hurt. So with that being said, we're gonna put him directly above Orange Piccolo, directly below God of Destruction Topo in the S tier. All right. Next up, let's do Beast Gohan. All we have left is UI Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Whis, and Beast Gohan. Beast Gohan is basically your average everyday Gohan.
That's gotta be controversial.
Yeah, he gets Wild Sense, Insta Spark, a teleporting rush super, a beam, and a rush ultimate. He is a very solid character, not gonna lie. They did just fix his flying kicks, so they will hit more often than not. His broken up combos where they would barely land are fixed for the most part. He will go in the Z tier directly above UI Saiyan Goku. Okay, his spot did not move much at all from the last time we did this. He might actually still be in the same exact spot. Actually, he is above UI Saiyan though for his rush chains and stuff like that. You already know. But let's go down now. Let's move on. We have Whis. I'm gonna do him before Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and before UI Goku. Auto dodge just got nerfed, and Whis' heavy finish or leg sweep into unblockable super is now gone. Okay, you can no longer do that. That cheese is no longer in the game. Thank God. It was disgusting. Because of that, last time we did this tier list, I had him in the very top spot. He was the best character in the game at the time. Do I feel that way now? No. But Whis is still disgusting. Do I say he's better than Beast Gohan? Yes. He can heal on every single knockaway, has really good rush chains, can combo reset you with the missile key blast. These characters can too, like UI Saiyan and Beast, but Whis gets the heal. The heal is key for this character. Even though he can't leg sweep you or heavy finish you into an unblockable super anymore. It's still crazy, okay? It's still disgusting. We're at 2 hours and 38 minutes. Let's try to hurry this up before we hit 3 hours. Let's break a record. Next up, Ultra Instinct Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Okay, so let's put my favorite out of these two characters up here first. I do think he's better than Whis, right? Because of the damage he can do, because if he catches you and puts you in a combo, how badly it hurts, right? But now, mind you, I'm biased here because Super Saiyan 4 is my favorite thing ever. It's my favorite transformation. And yes, Gogeta is also my favorite fusion. So for them to put it on Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, ugh, disgusting. Love it, right? I'm so happy they put it in.
That motherfucker gagged just now.
No,
Oh my God.
bruh. Look, I love GT. I love Super Saiyan 4. But Ultra Instinct Goku. Last time we did this, like I said, Whis was the best character in the game. In this patch, with all the things that happened to Ultra Instinct Goku and Whis, do I think that Ultra Instinct Goku stands above or below Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? Now, let's take this into consideration here, right? They did nerf Ultra Instinct Goku's Ki Blast loops, right? They did nerf the auto dodges, but to this day, auto dodges will allow you to basically never get truly combo resetted. Plus, UI Goku still has the missile Ki Blast and still has the air blast, right? Which you can combo reset off of. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has the shotgun Ki Blast, which you cannot combo reset off of, sadly, right? I think after the first Diamond DLC patch that the new best character in the game is now Ultra Instinct Goku, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It hurts me to say it, it pains me to say it, but I think Whis losing his main cheese tactic definitely boots him down to the 3rd spot. Beast Gohan is still number 4. UI San is still number 5, but I think this is our new top 3. I think it now goes Ultra Instinct or Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then Whis. Okay, so this is where we're at now, y'all. Okay, not gonna lie, we made it before 3 hours, so clap it up for that, man. That's crazy. Every single time we've done a tier list, it has came out to be 3 hours, so we broke a record. I appreciate y'all for staying here as much as y'all have, man. For real, for real. If you made it to the end of this, man, let me know. Like, let me know you still here. If you on the YouTube side and you made it to the end of the video, man, drop a comment, let me know. And I appreciate you if you have, man. So YouTube, you already know. If you need help getting better at Sparking Zero, I got all kinds of tutorials on the channel. If you like the video, drop a like on the video. If you like the content, that motherfucking sub button. For real, for real. And come over to the Twitch. Yes, sir. We be streaming over here. So, if you like the content, drop a sub. And catch y'all on the YouTube side later, man. Peace.